We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing tonight? Oh, that's right. I was expecting. Sorry, we just came from a convention. I was expecting an answer. Sorry. I am, of course, Trex, and alongside me, as always, is
Stevie B.
Yay! It's him.
Well, wait a minute.
I was saying it's him. It's a pronoun. You'll be fine. I mean, I was gonna say it was probably Jeremy Whitley, but I was probably mistaken.
That's not. Look,
You're welcome.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not.
Jeremy's a cool dude.
He is a cool dude.
Just we share the same mannerisms.
Awkwardness.
That.
But how you doing, man? Doing good?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well since I have like this bag of Hershey's, Reese's, big old bag of Doritos, and 5 out of a 6-pack of Coke. Someone at work really spoiled the fuck out of me, and I didn't want this. It just happened. It just did.
Who's ready for a
I believe you.
tea party?
I believe you. All right, starting off tonight, right? Closer, subscribe, 18 months in a row. Thank you, Closer. We love you. Give him a kiss, Trex.
This is 2019. I'd rather get permission first.
Oh my god. Sub hype. That's right. Sub hype. Wait. Trex got mad at me for these earlier, but I don't care. Sub hype.
I didn't get mad at you. I got mad at one of them.
That's right. He said it was too loud. So now I'm going to turn it all the way up and blast it. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. I won't do that.
Oh, man.
I'm doing great. Again, thank you for the sub, Closer. Appreciate it. Yeah, we love you. I'm doing great. We're all fresh off the heels of Soda City Comic-Con, with some of the, to be fair, the biggest things we've ever done as a group. We kind of made a decision. So our logo is going to change here in a couple weeks. We kind of made a decision that the group really shouldn't have the tagline of a podcast. Not just because we haven't recorded a podcast in like 6 months, but we kind of evolved into more of a
entertainment group.
That's right. So we're probably going to be changing things up a little bit soon. So you guys can look forward to that.
What logo needs to be changed?
Nothing. We're just going to take the t-shirts and stuff. Okay, stop it.
Oh, that's right. That was like don't worry about that. That was like the original design. Like the one that with our new logo, we we never came to terms on a t-shirt, so
Yeah, so we got the t-shirts we have right now say podcast, so
That's correct.
We got to amp it up.
Yep, I'll call Brad.
That's right.
We know a guy.
Oh, turn the volume up, DJB? Oh, see, I was messing with it because Trex got mad at my... Okay, hold on. How about now? How about now, Brown Cow?
No, ew. You sound horrible.
Am I too loud?
No, you just sound really distorted.
How about now, Brown Cow?
That's cleaner. I like that.
Yeah, okay.
And sorry I'm rubbing my eye. It's really dry because, when you sit in front of 3 monitors at work and now you got 6 at home, it dries you out a little bit, doesn't it, Stevie B?
I just think
you get dried out.
I think that you were just trying to flex. You had 6 monitors at home, and you were trying to find a way to fit it in. I think that's what that was.
As usual, that's normally what I do, but my eye's actually really dry.
Oh,
I mean, it's not like I was last night crying over Les Mis. So,
oh my gosh,
it's my movie I watched when I edit. And how many videos did I edit last night, Stevie B?
Yeah, I've been in a lot of stuff. Trex and I have both been spending a lot of time editing. He's been doing that. I've been doing trying to make some videos out of our Final Fantasy 14 footage. We're just editing machines. So there's going to be a lot of stuff on the YouTube channel coming up. Most of it, though, is the Soda City Comic-Con 2019 coverage, which is where we spent our weekend. It was crazy fun. A lot of good time. Really busy. Really busy. And we probably had our most high-profile interview we've ever had.
Yeah, I was trying to go over that in my head, and looking at, I didn't even look at the YouTube channel with all the interviews that we've done over the years, and Kevin Conroy, Susan Eisenberg are probably the biggest ones we've ever done. If we would have got Rooker, that would have been the most high profile. Well, recently, if I would have got Cassie Najimy, then that, well, it's different generations, because Hocus Pocus was the shit and is the shit.
Always will be.
Always.
Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment.
That happened.
That's from Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, it sure was.
Stop it. All right, so you guys can look forward to those panels. There's a lot of good panels, a lot of good, for those who aren't in South Carolina, good South Carolina native creators that are coming out. Sanford Green, he's not just big in South Carolina anymore, he's big everywhere. All his panels got recorded. We got the Batman animated series reunion panel recorded for you guys.
Yeah.
That's going to be dope.
Not really happy about it.
Well, it wasn't your fault, man. At least you can still hear him.
Yeah. Yeah, and he leans over, so he's at least in some of the shots. And apparently, and I was looking at the Rooker panel today too. Yeah, he's out of frame too. He is not a sitter downer.
Well, I don't know why you think Rooker would have. I mean, that I knew when I heard what happened during that panel that panel was going to be okay. So this is what we did, right? Because there's only a few of us, right? And this con almost double in size this year. Like, we're going to have to bring double the people next year. We essentially record all the panels. So in a lot of the panel rooms, we had to set the camera up, make sure it's centered, make sure things were good to go. And if we weren't moderators of the panel, we were moderating stuff somewhere else. So we had to leave the camera in the room recording it and run to the other area. And Rooker was one of those panels. Mike Rooker from The Walking Dead, in case you guys don't know who we're talking about.
And Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's right. And he's John Dude in Guardians of the Galaxy. He spent about maybe a minute on stage, and then he jumped off stage and went in the crowd, and started talking to the crowd. Yep. So there was nobody in there following him around.
Yep.
Because we were somewhere else, doing something else.
Yep. I definitely put in some nice titles in there too. It's like, why is he getting off the stage? Where is he going? And a big a big shock face, like the emoji, just a colon and the giant O. I had to make something comical, but it's really just a whole 45 minutes about watching some guy sell on the stage in an orange shirt while Rooker walks around. You see him walk around in camera. You see him walk through, just pass by. Yeah. That's right. Let's see. The closer said that doesn't sound exhausting. Yeah, it's very exhausting weekend. Saw you guys doing some other stuff. I mean, you got the damn Batman. I know that was not something expected at all. I would never, because that's not something he normally does. Really. It's well, at the same time, we don't really see other panels of him. Like we of course hear about Walker Stalker Con, but I've never really heard of a Michael Rooker panel where he gets up and goes anywhere, but I've also never really looked for or seen footage of that kind of stuff recorded and presented.
Well, Closer was referring to Kevin Conroy.
My apologies.
It's okay, because he said the damn Batman, which we did get. To be fair, I'm like waving the scissors around. I'm about to cut somebody. It's because I've been watching American Horror Story.
Put that down.
I'm sorry.
Don't let me. I'll text Heather.
Don't. She's passed on the couch. Call her.
Never mind. But you continue.
Yeah. So like the fact that Kevin Conroy even took time out of his day to sit down with us. I mean, it was only about 5 or 10 minutes, but still, like that's it was like surreal to watch. Even because there's only enough room for one of us to do it, and obviously with Trex and his DCO stuff, like he's the closest connection to it. So he did the interview.
I'm pretty sure if Ben was with us, we would have to rock paper scissors that shit.
That's true. But it was just surreal. It was cool. It's just surreal. And then Susan, the voice of Wonder Woman, she is just an all around amazingly nice person.
A beam of sunshine, I always refer to as.
Yes. So
it's just walking up to her table and just introducing ourselves, it was just like, it's like, oh, that's cool. And as soon as I mentioned DCO, bam, it kicked in. It's like, oh my god, I love that game. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm like, okay, whoa. It's like, are we just become best friends? If Aurelius was there, we would have became best friends.
That's right.
It's her fault.
It is her fault. So we had a good time. Check out those videos. We'll probably do a recap stream of the whole thing with everybody that was there. And just because here's a preview for that. I almost died on the escalator. So look forward to that. Look forward to that story.
Technically, I did too, but no one was around. No one was around to watch my death. So
that's right.
All right, folks.
So yeah, I think that's all we got for Soda City, right? Anything else you want to talk about Soda City outside of our recap stream? I don't think there's anything else. No,
it was just a fun time. Really great to talk to Kevin Conroy. Really great to talk to Susan Eisenberg. Those were the only 2 interviews that we really got, but a lot of the panels, especially with me, Sanford Green, and Chuck Brown, we did 2 of them, and the second one really turned into. It was supposed to be a what's next with those 2, and we talked about what's next. And then it turned into how the brick and mortar comic book stores need to do better, and how in general the brick and mortar stores, even libraries, need to find a way to connect with the youth of today, because it's just not working now.
We are the youth of the nation. Yeah. We are. Okay, sorry.
No more relevant.
Stop it.
Sorry.
And also, I just wanted to say this. While I was doing my editing, I was watching American Horror Story for the first time. I never watched that show in my life, and I was like, let me try it out. Whoa, buddy. That's a creepy show.
How many episodes are you in?
About 8.
Oh, okay. You're actually getting close to the end.
6 to 8. Okay, so hopefully, I don't want to go against Twitch US here, but I'm on this. I just finished the school shooting episode. Whoa, boy! Let me talk about it. My skin was crawling. Whoa.
Yep, Tate's a little shit.
Yeah, dude. It was out of control. Spoilers for a 10-year-old show. What, 10-year-old, 8-year-old show?
Yeah, it is old. But also fair warning, because now you're in this rabbit hole. Don't get too hyped about Asylum. It's actually one of the weaker. It's actually the weakest of all the shows, of all the seasons.
Should I just skip it? Because I could skip it, right?
No. It's really important. It is somewhat important to actually watch it. Just prepare yourself to be underwhelmed. And I might be underhyping it, and you'll be hyped for it. A lot of people are. I mean, I liked somewhat of it, but I mean, you need to watch it because Zachary Quinto. That's his introduction as an actor into the series.
That's not true.
What was he in the first one?
I just watched him. Yeah, he was one of the residents of the house.
Oh, I don't remember. It's been forever. I definitely remember him in Asylum. He was impactful.
Yeah, he doesn't have a big role in this. It's kind of a small role, but it's a good role. In the first season, it's good. So, are we done recapping? Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Nope, we're good. We can go into new releases.
Okay. Well, before we get new releases, Trex, this is the part where I talk to YouTube, who's not watching us on Twitch. This is the part where I talk to YouTube and let them know that they can join us live on twitch.tv/Nerds of the APOC and join in on the conversation that we have about all the gaming news coming up. And if you join our Discord, you can actually put articles in there for us to go over. Will Trex veto it? Maybe. He can be wonky like that, but most of the time they make their way through. So
oh, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
no, I'm just messing with you.
It will most likely be me to cut for time.
That's right. And so you can join our Discord, come here on twitch.tv/nerds of the APOC, and join us live to watch it. And those that are live, well, let's go. Let's hear it. Let's hear about those new releases.
New releases coming up for the week of August 12th, which actually nothing came out Monday, August 12th. Everything came out on Tuesday as this is recording. Emberlight on PC, August 13th. Dicey Dungeons on PC, August 13th. Friday the 13th, the game on the Switch. No reason why that game is relevant because no one's making it anymore. They got shut the fuck down. Exception coming out on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Switch, August 13th. Rebel Galaxy Outlaw coming out on PC, August 13th. Saw Code Carnage play it today. It was actually really cool. Never Give Up on PC and Switch on August 13th. Warhammer Vermintide 2, Winds of Magic, PC, 13th. The Great Perhaps, PC, August 14th. Fail Seal, Arbiter's Mark on the Switch, August 14th. Exploding Baby, Steam Early Access, PC, August 15th. I am going to look this up. Can you please continue if you have it open? I need to look that trailer up.
Yeah, I'm sitting there right now. Exploding Babies.
Exploding Babies.
Okay, then we have Iron Fury coming out officially on the PC on August 15th. I guess that was in early access. And we have Witch Eye for the Android and iOS. I don't know anything about this, but chances are it's got microtransactions. All right, then we have Dark coming out on PC. August 15th. Shortest Trip to Earth, official launch on August 15th on the PC. Visaria Collection. What? I feel like I should know what that is.
I don't know it.
Visaria Collection. I feel like if it's a collection, we should know about it. Visaria. Oh, look, it's like number 2. I still don't know what this is. Well, this is.
I'll put that in so we can actually take a look at that.
Yeah. Let's look at that. And then we have Hot Shot Burn, Steam Early Access. I've seen that movie. Train Sim World 2020 for PC, PS4, and Xbox One on the 15th. Zeus Begins. That's a lot like Batman Begins, but with Zeus. That's coming on PC on August 16th.
I would ship the fuck out of that.
And then the Grandia HD Collection. Grandia? I don't want to say it wrong, but
I'm gonna go with Grandia. That's the old school gaming shit right there. Side scrolling, up scrolling.
That collection comes out on August 15th on the Switch. And Emma, Lost in Memories, comes out on PC, iOS, and Android on August 16th.
All right, so this is Exploding Babies.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I looking at, man? What even is this?
It's a couch multiplayer experience. I know that. Is that a baby on rotisserie?
Bruh.
What? Are you just dropping? Is that Trump baby?
No. It's not Trump.
Bro.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Bro.
Who made this game? Who made this game? Look, you can unlock all the different babies. It's okay because they look like dolls. That's how they get away with it. Who did this? Oh my.
What the hell?
Who did this?
Okay. And let's check out your Visaria collection. Wow, that sounds really wrong to say.
The Visaria collection? Qubit Game Studio. Qbyte. My bad.
For the first
I've
time
never
on consoles.
On consoles.
Wait.
I've never heard of this before.
Oh,
is it just
apparently it's 2 arcade classics.
dope?
It's just like Grandia.
And a brand new game mode.
Well, it's the same as Grandia with the point of it being a ship and side scrolling and that mechanic stuff. But I guess each character has their own mechanics to it and able to okay. I mean, so if you're into classic side scrolling shoot 'em up, the original shoot 'em ups, you know, get violent on this, you know. Go and grab yourself a spaceship and violence. It's supposed for dinner.
Whew! Okay, so what's our first news article, buddy?
Our first new article, and this is basically the rest of the show, is the Director's Cut Part 1 coming from Bungie about Destiny 2. Now, what we're going to break down every single aspect of this. So I want you guys to sit here and pay. Well, you don't snore. You're going to need to know this when Destiny 2 comes out later in October for New Light on the Steam. And it's going to be coming later in the year on Stadia. And it's also going to be dropping Shadow something. Shadow Keep? I think it's Shadow Keep. I don't know. They're on the moon. That's all I know. But we're not actually going to dive into this. But I just wanted to go ahead and give a shot to this. Because, bro, this is the reason why it says Part 1. This is an entire giant wall of text that could be its own separate YouTube video, which, by the way, be sure to head over to youtube.com and search some Destiny 2. Be sure to find some great guys like Gad or other people that Raph Prime follows. Listen to him. He knows. Bus, beep, beep, ran over. But I also definitely want to mention as well, with comes Destiny 2, that next week on the 21st, I think. Let me make sure I got my notes. Yes, next week on August 21st, the cross save is going to happen. So cross save will be on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. I'm sorry, I don't even know what cross play actually is, but all I know is that my PS4 account is going to connect over to my PC account, so I'm not going to lose a goddamn thing.
Wait, so it's not cross play.
It's cross save.
It's just cross save.
Yes, so everything that I've done on PlayStation will connect to, well, basically tie to my PC account or my Xbox account.
So we're getting the icing, but not the cake.
That is correct. And as a person who is definitely going to be starting in October on New Light, I really want my old character back. Let's see, coming here from Raph Prime, they have a page for cross save FAQ. So there's an FAQ for the cross save if anyone needs to go take a look at that.
I mean, cross save is cool, but I bought Destiny 2 from multiple places.
You did. So think of it as whichever character is your highest, that's the one that's going to share with the rest of it. Or may even combine. I don't know. Read the FAQ. Stop having so many accounts.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I do it too. I'm looking at you, DCO. I'm looking at you.
Oh, speaking of, I'm going to play while you talk about the rest. I'm just kidding.
That would be nice. But yeah, Raph went ahead and posted a link in the chat so you guys can take a look at it. But our real article, still Destiny 2 related, is coming here from Kotaku, written by Joshua Riviera. And this is Dad Builds are making lazy gaming okay. And I love that. So, this is a term I've never heard before. But apparently it is.
I've heard of Dad Bods.
Well, Stevie B, welcome to Dad Builds. So this is a thing in Destiny that has a dad loadout, which is so even the question here is asked: what is a dad build? Why, it is any character that uses the dad loadout when selecting what weapons and armor to equip in Destiny 2, a video game where players soar through space and time to fight some great menace called RNG. Not wrong. As defined by PC Gamer, the dad loadout is defined by 3 criteria. It must 1. Be easy to obtain with good perks, 2. Hold its own in competitive play, and 3. Be easy to use in pretty much all circumstances. So, what we in the MMO community call casual players, it got redefined into a cooler title, and it's called dad builds. And sure as hell, I'm definitely making some dad builds in DCUO, which are basically all the builds I have. So
I'm about to say I need a dad build in DCO. So, it's just like a basic loadout, right? Like it's like I have an hour to play while the kids were going to sleep and the wife was leaving me alone, and I gotta go to work, so I gotta go to sleep early. I have an hour.
So
Built.
so you have that hour, and so you have your loadout, you have your action bar, which is fine. But when it comes to your gear, what gear do you have, or can you obtain in that hour? That's what makes this into the dad build. So you're able to still play, still be competitive, and still have a fun time even in your short amount of time of gameplay. And apparently, there's and they're even here on Kotaku, they're asking what's the laziest, most efficient way to spec your character out for Division 2, Final Fantasy 14, Bloodborne. What the fuck is Bloodborne? So, so this mainly emerged in the Destiny 2 community. But to be fair, I think we all kind of have that dad build in every other MMO that we play. And that's still pretty cool. I mean, again, you're a parent. You can't game all the time like you used to. I'm an adult. I can't play the games like I used to. Thank you. I love my job, by the way. But dad builds, thanks for giving us a cool name. I love it. I'm going to name it. I'm taking it. I'm using it. It's, oh, what is this? Epic Lurker. So dad build is just scrub tier. No, it's not scrub tier. It's just for the casual adult player. Lurker. You turned your camera off.
Yes. Oh, it messed you up. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I see. There's two of me.
Oh, it's perfect.
I'm
sorry. It's back on. It's back on. It's coming back on. I was just trying to adjust my lighting without making it obvious, but then it. Sorry.
Two Trexes, double the fun. Oh, closer.
Oh
God. The nightmare fuel that would be for people.
At least my life's so bright, you know what I'm saying?
I know, you're white. Bloodborne is Dark Souls on PlayStation. Oh, that's right. I remember now. We didn't ask for Trex Spearmint Double Mint commercial. Double the flavor, double the fun.
Double your sentiment, you're a merriment. Double your moment of fun. Double your delightment. It's the right mint. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that.
Clearly.
I don't know why I know that song like that. I apologize, everybody.
So coming as a dad, before we move on, what's your take on dad builds?
Dad build is what I've been using for the past 5 years. I understand. The only games I think that's been a game where I have I don't know what to say.
So understand this, that even in World of Warcraft, there is the be all end all that loadout that everyone uses. Okay, that's it, and that's
so we're talking about everything but raid tier. I'm still waving these scissors around. We're talking about everything but raid tier gear, right? Is that what we're talking about?
This is the level below hardcore, which sometimes the rating can be that aspect.
Okay, yeah, I mean, unless you're hardcore into a game, you're not getting to that point. Some dads do focus, but I mean, I can tell you right now, I've never had Top Gear on Destiny or anything close to it.
Yeah,
I've never had maybe there'll be one day where I'll get Top Gear on Final Fantasy 14, but even now I don't have that. So yeah, I mean, I think dad build just kind of encompasses so many different things. I guess is it everything that's not top tier gear is a dad build?
It can kind of be that way, yeah.
And they're just easy to get. Is that?
It's easy to get, and you're still able to be competitive about it. Yeah, you're still able to hold your own.
I'm fine with it as long as if I put time in the game, I can whoop some dad builds asses.
Yeah,
that's what I'm cool with it.
Yeah. The next article is Destiny 2 related, but I meant to talk about this as well. I meant to grab a link for it, but here, still on Kotaku, coming from Luke Plunkett. Fortnite's teenage world champ swatted live on stream. Have you heard of this?
I actually have heard about this.
So, Booga, number one Fortnite player in the world right now, 16-year-old, $3 million deep, chump change.
Oh my god, I watched the clip of him getting swatted. To be fair, it wasn't anything crazy. His dad just came in and was like, "You better bring your ass downstairs," and it was serious because he left in the middle of a match.
Yeah, and that was the thing. Is like and even the clip is playing right now on their website. I couldn't hear anything about what was going on.
No, there's a moment where he speaks to his someone comes in his room.
Yeah,
and it says later in the article that was his dad, and he's just like, because at this point, right, your dad comes in, he can't tell you to stop playing Fortnite because you just made $3 million. Like, he's not like turn those games off, son. Like that's not happening. But because he was just like, Dad, I'm in the middle. Like he was just like, Dad, get the fuck out. But eventually he just like. I guess his dad got quiet because he whispered to him or something because he eventually just bounces you see right there.
Yeah.
It's because you can see his hands go away, bouncing and all those people he's playing with he's gone.
Yeah, his teammates just did he just fucking leave? And so they didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, and they said later he came back and talked about it and said luckily an officer lived in the neighborhood and knew who he was and stuff like that, so he knew what was happening. But I think the whole thing is crazy.
Yeah, and the fact that it's 2019, it's still happening. One, it happens to a 16-year-old kid. Fuck, guys. Wow.
Well, I know it happening to a 16-year-old kid is terrible, but he won. He won. So he's got a big target on his back. Not that it's okay to pull the trigger on the target. I'm just saying that it's not surprising that someone swatted him. And whoever did it, it's a high profile swatting. So whoever did it, I better hope that they don't find out that you did it.
That's right.
Because I believe that one person that just went to jail over that.
That they did.
That. So swatting is no joke, and it's completely illegal. It's just like calling in a false bomb scare to your school. Don't do it.
And just like even the article says, and Booga said when he came back, it's they came in with guns. They literally pulled up, and I was showing a coworker because she didn't know what swatting was, and I showed her, and we found this top 10. So I hate to say it was top 10, but I showed her a bunch of videos of swatting, and she was like, "What? So he's just playing a video game?" Yeah. Wait for it. Cops just come busting into the room, guns at the arm, ready to go, tell them to go down, and her eyes just holy shit. I'm like, yeah.
Swatting ain't no joke. Swatting ain't no joke. Swatting's so much not of a joke that I won't even do it to Trex. That's how much of a joke it isn't. And you guys know the kind of things that I would.
And we know a cop.
Yeah, and you guys know the kind of things I would do to Trex. So that says a lot. Oh yeah, bro. If he found out that we swatted somebody, he'd be very much mad. Very much mad.
Oh yeah, he would be pissed.
Showtime would not be happy. Showtime was not okay. So side story, it's Fortnite related. Showtime was not happy because he got called out to a house the other night because it's funny, but it was aggravating for him because some kid is 12, stole his dad's debit card, and bought a battle pass and a bunch of the things on Fortnite, and so we called the cops on him. And it's I don't understand why you sent me over here. Am I arresting him?
He told us this in chat, and he's like, "Man, I just got called because his dad called the cops on his son." And I literally typed, it was Fortnite, wasn't it? He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Of course it's Fortnite. These kids are crazy. I know a dad that he was yeah, I took my son's Xbox. I was like, why? He's like, bro, he racked up $50 charges on my credit card because he kept. I was like, man, I'd kill a kid. Yo, I got Elena so trained. Like even when she just uses the iPad, if like a random box pops up, she's like, "Oh God!" and she like runs it into me. What is this? And I'm like, "Thank you, sweetheart. There you go."
It's like, what is this? It's a text from your mother. Just answer it. But yeah, so please, just be safe out there and don't be an asshole. And even though the people who are watching this are not assholes, just ugh. And I really hope that they catch the guy or the person who did this. I really hope so.
Episode 2. All right, let's see. Nothing too crazy here. Epic Lucker said, luckily, when the officers recognized his name and figured out something wasn't right. Yeah, I think that was his neighbor. I think he talked about it in the. I did not. I watched the actual SWAT. I didn't watch his follow up, but it said that in the article. Rapfront said, yeah, it's a felony. It's definitely a felony, man. You get busted, that's that, bro. Like, oh man. Yeah.
All right, next article, another Destiny 2 related because it's really been hot right now, especially the fact that they're not a game coming out in September. September games, you're all ruined, by the way. You're just all ruined.
Because of Destiny 2?
No, because of Borderlands 3.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They should just cancel all games for September.
But haven't you heard of hashtag boycott Borderlands 3?
We covered that last week.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It died out so fast.
We're hashtag boycotting it, everybody. Don't play Borderlands 3. Hashtag boycott 3. Borderlands. No. Shut up.
No. Yes. Cancel it all. No one get the game. Come to Nerds of the Apocalypse where we're playing the game. Sorry.
And we're even going to be playing it on the Epic Game Store. Bum, bum, boom!
No! Not Steam! Anyways, Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. I got the name right. Requires a truly insane amount of hard space coming from Forbes from Eric Kane. Please understand as well that it's weird that I'm still getting game reports from Forbes, okay? It's just...
Look, Forbes can report on whatever they want to report on. And look, but
it's good stuff. It's actually good.
Listen, there was some intern at Forbes that was like, yo, man, y'all missing out on these clicks. And some old fat white dude was like, what are you talking about, Eric? What are you talking about, Eric? It's like, well, you guys aren't, we can be reporting on the game stuff. Those get a lot of clicks. Well, Eric, you write us an article, Eric, and then we'll go from there, Eric. And it gets clicks and like, welcome to our new head of game reporting, Eric. Way to go. Round of applause for Eric.
Okay, well, Eric is just a contributor, but you know.
I don't know. It does say that.
So, okay, Evil Longoria, leave us alone. Jesus. I can't even get rid of the video. Thanks, Forbes. There's the X. Boop.
Where's your ad blocker?
Yeah, stop it. So, Destiny 2's biggest expansion since Forsaken is around the corner, coming out August 1st on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. It'll be coming for Stadia at launch, don't worry. I was worried. Yeah, I know. So, according to the game's official store page, the minimum space required to download will be 68 gigs. Hold on. This swells the current game from 96 gigabytes to around 165 gigs, which is a truly massive file no matter how you spin it.
What? Bro, even on the Xbox One, like with the 4K asset pack, oh my god.
Bro,
I thought this was just someone complaining a little bit. Is this true? Is this fake news?
No, this is true.
Oh my god.
The game when Shadowkeeper launches, the game will completely be 165 gigs, dude. Bro.
Well, you won't be putting that on your SSD.
That is the SSD. That's the entire SSD.
Yo, Bungie's gonna be selling Destiny branded SSDs. Get your Destiny 2 preloaded SSD.
I'm telling you, next month, here's the Destiny 2 Here's Destiny 2 Shadowkeep SSD Special Edition. Like, he took our ideas! Copyright! We need to copyright this! But yeah, so, and I'm telling you right now, for 165 gigs, and Arwen made the same comment, that better be your main game you are playing. Alright, that's not like 165 gigs you're going to download and play on the weekends, okay? that is a commitment to your storage space.
All right, Raffron says, "Good thing I got 1 terabyte free on my PS4." To be fair, though, like this isn't good. Like it's not good that it's that big, because most people don't. Like they really like. Even me right now, I have I have the original PS4 with 500 gigs, and then I also have a 2 terabyte drive. But I mean, think about it, man. Like I put that 2 terabyte drive in, and like, how much is that damn game gonna take up of that? You know what I mean? Like, and not most people don't have. I mean, I guess it won't take up that much, but most people don't have 2 terabyte drives hooked up to their PS4.
But
and also,
you can go over to Amazon.com. Be sure to use our special Amazon link. We get a little kickback, but go and get yourself a 2 terabyte.
That's right. I actually have a 2 terabyte on my Xbox, my PS4, and my PC. On my I actually have a 4 terabyte on my PC, because that's where I dump all this NotA stuff that we do here. Anyway, it's an astronomical amount of space, but I mean,
you know what? I'm actually curious because I have I have World of Warcraft installed.
But they consolidate, right? Like, I don't know, man. World of Warcraft is probably
that's 59 gig. Yeah, 59 gigs. So,
that's definitely okay. So it's a huge game. That size obviously includes. Well, I don't want to say obviously.
My ESO is 78.
It's got. I mean, I'm just guessing here. What it's got. It's got to include the 4K asset packs, right? To be that big?
I don't know. Doesn't say. I mean, apparently Eric's in your ballpark too. I'll just need to make sure I have my PS4's hard drive cleaned up beforehand. And Persona style is right. That's like a wife, man. Like you let her move in for life. Yes, that game is a commitment. And I'm going to sit over here and download it, but I'm only going to play it for... I don't even know.
Apparently 3 hours. Epic Lurk said 100 plus gigabytes for 3 hours of content. 3 hours of repeatable content where you get different guns, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Is this when it goes free to play? I mean, first off, I have 2 sealed copies of it on PS4.
Okay.
Because Best Buy was just like giving the damn game out. You made like a $30 purchase at Best Buy over the course of like 2 months, and they just threw in a fucking copy of Destiny 2.
Hey, bro, you better turn it into GameStop before they start making that 50 cents instead of $1.
Bro, like I'll do a giveaway, you guys. And then it's like pointless because I'd say it's probably not pointless now. But then like right after they did that, it became like it was on the PlayStation. What's the name of their giveaway? Where they give the games away? Yeah, it was like their PS Plus game. I literally have 2 sealed copies of Destiny 2 sitting on my game shelf. Like, what am I doing with this? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's move on.
All right. Okay.
No, that's it. I don't know why I said like I was going to be saying it, so I'm sorry.
Good. Next up is Discord will soon offer game streaming, but it's very different from Twitch. So this is Discord is calling this feature Go Live, and this is coming from the desktop application. And it's going to be launched on August 15th in 2 days, guys, on Thursday. It will allow anybody with a PC to stream video of their game in any voice channel to up to 10 people at a time. So what this really is they're using their screen share feature that you can do on video calls, and with that stream feature, you can show your game. You can play it and stream it onto Discord. But you can only really show it to 10 people. So I mean, basically the amount of people that are here in chat, you guys could probably be watching this or watching us play a game right now.
Now hold on. There's a lot of things you could do with this.
Yeah, there is.
Because you can stream your game on Discord and then stream your Discord on Twitch. So like you could, if face cams are involved,
they're not.
Oh well, then never mind. It's not worth it.
Yeah, the only thing that this can do, so this feature will work on any server, although fully boosted servers will have options for higher quality streams, and so will anyone with Nitro, which is their paid monthly subscription. There's no limit server-wide to how many people can go live, and multiple people can even stream in the same voice channel. So it's also a server level feature, which means that admins can turn the feature off if they like. The feature is very low latency. In the demo that the person saw here in the stream was stable and just about real time. So this is not taking anything away from Twitch or Mixer or any other streaming platform. There's no webcam support. It's only limited to 10 viewers because of the bandwidth restrictions and latency goals. And they've also stated here Mac and Linux computers won't be supported. Discord's core users run Windows, of course, but Mac and Linux users can watch from the browser. But they also will be looking to bring this out for the mobile version for allow spectators to watch from a mobile device.
You know what this is, right?
What's this?
This is their test to get into the streaming circuit.
I mean, I don't see why not. Discord already recognizes the game that you're playing, and
right.
So
this Discord is giant. Think about everybody you play with. Like every Twitch streamer has their own Discord. We have our own Discord. Trex got his own damn Discord. Like when I read this article, I was like, this is kind of brilliant because everybody's going to try this out, and they're going to be beta testing it for them. And they're just going to slowly make it bigger and bigger and bigger until one day, like, you're going to turn around and it's going to be just as competitive as Mixer and Twitch is.
Now, at the same time, that might be the goal in our eyes, that we could see definitely Discord going. Discord does have a partnership with Twitch. In a sense, I mean, they kind of help each other out in that aspect, and Mixer's probably in that group too. So, but as long as Discord really proves itself to really be its own party, and whatever contract stuff is on the background, if they're there, then yeah, I think this could be a beta test and seeing actually how it works. But this is also really to promote definitely the smaller channels, and to bring in that couch mentality of just watching the game, play with your friends. So as much as we stream on Twitch and we're on the global aspect of it, we could really just go onto Discord and just have ourselves a good time there. Let's see from Raph. You know what this could also be used for? Squad streams without being Twitch partner. Very true, but again, it still falls into the limit. At this time, it falls into the limitations of 10 viewers. So only 10 people can really be viewing that. Can be, I'm guessing even 10 people in that channel to actually be watching it. And I'm not sure.
For now.
Yeah, for now. But the service goes live on Thursday, and I'll certainly be looking to see what other Discord users are doing with it, and how. And I'm really waiting to see what the feedback looks like on Reddit. I think that's gonna. I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen, especially with all the shit that's been going down with Twitch and Mixer and everything. Which I didn't put that article in here, but we may have to talk about that at the end.
We should talk about it at the end. Arwen said, Amaranth's heading over there now for VIP Discord stream. I gotta go check this out for Amaranth. I'm just kidding.
How do you spell that name again?
Stop it. I showed it to Trex one night when he was over here, and he was logged into his stream. And I just watched it for about 3 minutes, and he was like, wait. Everybody can see I'm watching her. Close everything real fast.
My first immediate reaction was like, oh shit, Arwen's gonna see this. Yeah, close it.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna close it. She sees that shit so fast.
Yeah.
And she calls you out so much too.
She does.
Oh my god.
She calls me out. She's like, I saw you playing Final Fantasy all day. Like, the game was just on, Arwen.
Let's see
Stop
here.
trying to hacks me.
From Raph, no, you do this in Discord, then stream your Discord chat where everyone is streaming. Oh man, stream your Discord chat where everyone is streaming. Oh, okay, it's probably true. I see shit, and I'm gonna call you out on Twitter. Fuck.
Say it in a tweet. That's a cop out.
Next article coming from Game Informer, written by Ben Hanson. Hello Games is interested in a No Man's Sky on Switch.
I mean,
I brought this up because one, August 14th, and that wasn't even in the new releases, and I apologize. No Man's Sky Beyond, their newest free update, is coming out, and this will also add the full VR support. Oh my god. Online multiplayer for 16 to 32 players, platform dependent. Oh god, yes. Sorry.
When was the last time you turned on No Man's Sky, bro?
The last time that they had a free game update, and I was there for about a week, and I had to jump back into my main game of DC Universe Online. Thanks, Daybreak. But no, the VR support is great as well, and this is all coming out on the 14th. They've added some really awesome new air, of course, new planets, new environments. Just this is still to me the biggest game turnaround of the fucking century, because and Anthem could do it. Anthem could do it too. But
it's not quite as big of a turnaround as Final Fantasy 14 Online was, my dude. But it's really close to that.
No, it actually is not, because Final Fantasy 14 is also a AAA title, because it's coming from Square Enix.
Yeah, but it was a dead MMO that they brought back to life to become the most popular.
And never going to take that away from it, but No Man's Sky is the bigger one. Even though they don't might not have the population behind it, but understand that this is also an indie game. An indie game with a big inspirational dream of what I want to do. Definitely did not get there at launch, and now like is the complete hype is so great. But
the hype? There's no hype for No Man's Sky right now.
Oh yeah, dude.
Where do you see hype at?
There's hype.
There's hype. Okay, so there's your hype, which I'm not discrediting. I'm still playing with these scissors. Let me put these down.
Stop! Put them down.
I'm not discrediting your hype, but there's no be like, oh man, that No Man's Sky update's coming. I can't wait to jump back on that. Like, that's not anywhere.
It's on
really.
Twitter. It's on Twitter. It might not be. It might not be trending, but on No Man's Sky's, because I went and looked on Sean Murphy's Twitter, because they actually showed the trailer for it, and like nothing but. And honestly, before it was a lot of hate, but now it's nothing but love, and there's definitely some hype coming into No Man's Sky Beyond. But for me, it is still just a turnaround game of the century, because it did have a lot of promise. It just didn't deliver it, and then when it finally did, it's
you just
just
said century.
I did.
We're not gonna.
I did.
Okay.
I did. It's the century. The century, because I can't tell time.
I'm gonna Wabowski you and just be like, that's just like your opinion, man. But no, I mean, I get it. I mean, the game is good. I got bored with it, but I'm not gonna say it's a bad game, because it's not a bad game, and I understand why people love it. But it's, I mean, it definitely. I played it when it came out, and I played it when we all jumped back in when it updated, and it was definitely miles better than what it was when it launched. And I still have the game. It's a free update. I might try this update out too. But I mean,
yeah, I've already installed it at work.
Okay. But I mean, I don't know. Like
it's gonna be a slow day tomorrow. I'll make sure of it. But I mean, it's also got me to think about. I don't think it's on the PSVR, but I have to double check. But anyways, and again, the reason I want to talk about it is because Hello Games, Sean Murray, and them are interested on doing it on the Switch, and at least the interest is there. But they are showing they're keeping their focus at the moment right now on what they're doing now, but they are not keeping the Switch out of the options. They're keeping it on the table, and even just and understand, I'm playing DCO right now on the Switch, and it's phenomenal. It's such an amazing experience to just be at work, at the bar, at a restaurant, ignoring whatever date I'm on, and just playing playing the game on the Switch and MMO. The fact that I could do that also on No Man's Sky is it's breathtaking. I don't think the graphics are gonna hold out as much. Dropping it down to 720p unless this bitch comes out for the Switch Pro, which whenever that wants to come out, understandable. But I don't even care. It's
I can't get rid of these. Hold on, I'm gonna.
You got the hiccups, didn't you? He got the hiccups. And now he's taking a nice big swig of water. He is going to just try to hold his breath. This is how you get rid of hiccups.
You got to equilibrize your equilibrium.
I'm sorry, what?
Equilibrize your equilibrium. Oh, it didn't work. It wasn't fully equilibrized.
Dave, anyone know if it's a good time to sub to WoW? You need to sub to WoW now if you want to try and do your name reservation for the WoW Classic before it launches later this month. But other than that, if you can sub up to WoW, play WoW Classic at the end of the month, you're done. You got booze in that cup?
No, I don't. I don't know what it is. Like I've had hiccups. Esophagize your esophagus. Exactly, Arwen. Mr. Dave says I have no interest in WoW Classic, then don't play WoW.
Yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, unless you're a Mystic Raider, there's nothing really in World of Warcraft for you then at the moment.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, Mr. Dave. I'm sorry, but
I mean, the story for Najatara is great and everything, and even Mechanome is good too. But I don't know if any. They're already getting ready for the next patch, which is to find Rathian, which is also going to bring in more of the Black Dragonflight. So that's actually going to be pretty bitchin'. But yeah.
And they're getting ready for the new expansion, Shadowlands.
Stop it.
That was just a rumor I read, you guys. I'm sorry.
Medulla your oblongata.
Medulla your oblongata. Thank you, Arwen.
It's not that they're lacking. They're following the MMOs today are following the structure, and they're following the structure of really just trying to get the game development going. So they're going to give you product while they're still working on the next product. And there's going to be, oh yeah, play it. Okay, well, I've already done playing it at max level. What am I going to do? You're going to wait a little bit because we're not done with next content. So while you're waiting, go play something else. So you're going to play that other game. Play it. Beat it. Are you back yet? Yep, we're back. Here's your new content. Cool. Play it. Beat it. What's next? Go play something else. So it's not that they're just following a format to allow games to come out to get enough time for players to actually complete that stuff, and then they'll release the next content when it's actually. I was about to say good and ready. I'm just gonna say ready. Okay? I don't want to pre-emphasize that adjective.
Well, you see, Mr. Dave, my opinion to your question is there is one MMO out there that is full of content, lots of things to do, many different things to do, and is quite frankly the best MMO ever made. And that MMO is Final Fantasy XIV. If you haven't tried that out, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. I think you can play for free right now, actually, for more than just the trial. Like, I think it's like 2 weeks of free play. I don't ever get bored. I've been playing it for 4 months or so, thanks to Trex.
You're welcome.
Say that.
But at the same time, are you at max level?
Well, no, but
then you're not going to be bored.
Right. Persona, are you at max level? There's 2 people in the chat right now that are both at max level, and I know are not bored when they play the game. And that is Persona style and Wrath Prime. And I don't think I would be bored because there's so much content you can do. Okay? There's so much content you can do. Your one character can be every class.
Yep.
So if you're just like, man, I guess I'll go. When you're waiting for that next new content to come out, you go, well, I'm going to go try a black mage. I never played a mage before.
Which is basically making an alt, which is, yeah.
And there's just a lot of stuff you can do. The crafting system is by far, without a shadow of a doubt, this is not opinion, this is fact. The crafting system is the most intricate.
That's your opinion.
And best crafting system in an MMO.
Please understand it's opinion, not fact.
That is a fact.
It's opinion, dude. Don't say things like on the air like that.
That's a fact. You mean wait? Obviously, I'm joking. I can say whatever, but it is the most intricate. If you can find me, I'm playing with the scissors again. A more intricate. I know, and better crafting system than Final Fantasy 14, then I will disagree with you. No, I'm joking. But I'm just saying there's a lot to do in that game, and it's at its best. It is the content is put out regularly, but in the same fashion, you pretty much know what's coming before it's coming. But it's good content. Again, that's I guess it's opinion based. But most people don't complain.
I'm finding most of it really boring. I just want to get the fucking end of it.
Yeah, and the Shadowbringers expansion is probably the best game that Square Enix has put out in a very, very long time.
Yep,
and one of the best stories that an MMO has put out. So if you're looking, my point is, if you're looking for a good MMO to play, and if you're not through it, jump on Final Fantasy 14, Mr. Dave.
There you go. Coming over here from a PC Gamer, from Andy Chuck. Death Stranding is no longer listed as a PS4 exclusive. That's very odd. Because it sure enough was announced as a PS4 exclusive, and as PC players who has the better, platform. We like to play those pretty games up to its pretty max potential. Looking at you, GeForce RTX 2060. And so let's see here. So I never forget the 2015 Q&A release when Kojima Productions opened its doors, said that the unnamed project will come to PC after its release on PlayStation, but for now it seemed like a distant dream. Listening from a PlayStation's Australian site, it's also gone from the UK and all that stuff, has been removed across the board. And it looks like, it could possibly be coming to PC sooner than expected, especially with Hideo Kojima is going to be at Gamescom.
Bro, can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
This is a hot take. I'm not really excited for Death Stranding because I still don't really know what I'm doing. I know I'm carrying babies around in a backpack or something as one of the Walking Dead guys. But I don't really know what I'm doing, what the story is, and what's happening. And I did watch the story trailer, and to be fair, afterwards I was even more confused. So I don't know. It's like I want to be excited, and I do see on Twitter that people are excited, and I'm like, but what? But why? Like, I want to join in on your hype. I honestly do. You guys know me. I like to jump on the hype train every chance I get. But I honestly I can't do this right now because I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what camera perspective I'm going to be in. I don't know what my goal is through the game. I don't know what the baddies are. I don't know much of anything. So it's cool that it's coming out on PC as well. I'm not crapping on PS4 exclusives. I'm always about a game coming out on multiple platforms. But you see a lot of these PS4 exclusives or only timed exclusives if they're not done by Sony. that come out on PC. Don't come out on Xbox, let's be clear, but they come out on PC as well later. Like, oh my gosh, what's the one? Oh man, what's the one with the robots? Oh my gosh, it was so good. The one with the robots, you got to make the choices and stuff.
Detroit Human?
Yes, like that was a PS4 exclusive that made it on the PC. So it's not surprising that this game's also coming out on PC. Definitely won't be on Xbox though.
Yeah, it's look, after the second trailer and we still didn't have an announcement, I was like, I'm out. I'm just so it's like almost every E3 Kojima is gonna come out. I was like, let's talk about Death Stranding. All right, let's talk about it. Here's the trailer. Okay, that's not talking about it. Trailer ends. What the fuck did we still watch, man? What's going on? Like, it's really pretty. Are we hyped for pretty? Are we hyped for Norman Reedus and being very pretty, possibly naked? I mean, what's going on in this fucking game?
I don't know. I got nothing.
I got nothing either. It's not like I'm a Kojima fan either. Anyways, like I don't play any of his games. I don't like Metal Gear Solid, so like.
I mean, Metal Gear Solid was fun, but I mean that doesn't remind me of Metal Gear Solid though. Like it doesn't. Yep. It doesn't. I'm going to cut myself in a minute. Like I don't know. I guess it would be cool.
Give me the scissors. Just give me the fucking scissors.
I'm sorry. I don't know, man. So my response to this is it's dope that it's coming on PC. Well, it's not really 100% confirmed, right? Like it's just that it's not 100% confirmed it's coming on PC, is it? It's just that everybody thinks it's going to because of that.
Yeah, there's nothing really concrete, but the PlayStation 4 exclusivity is no longer being listed anywhere.
Okay.
It's all been removed. So they're all thinking that PC announcement's going to come is going to come. We don't know the date for it, but it's also being promoted that yes, Kojima will be at Gamescom for the opening night live on Monday, August 19th.
That's right. Red Prime says Death Stranding Deluxe Edition includes a dime bag, so you can understand the story. You're gonna need more than that. You might need like a strip of acid or something. I don't know, like from the way that looked. Persona said it's not a buy at launch for me. I'll say that much. Yeah, I'm definitely okay. So if they come out with like a gameplay footage and it like I understand it, I get it, and I was like, it might be a day one launch for me. If something comes out and it absolutely wows me, like I'm easily bought over. Like everybody knows me about that about video games. I'm easily bought over. But right now that's not happened yet. So we'll see what happens.
Gameplay did come out. I still don't get it. That's very true. I'm completely skipping it. It's not my game.
Well, I'm not gonna stand on that hill.
I'm not wasting my money on. I got no. There's no. I got loot boxes to buy. I'm not buying this.
Oh my God.
It's not my game. I don't like any of the Metal Gear Solid games. The only Metal Gear Solid I've ever played is probably like the first one, and it's only because my buddy Charles was like, "Hey man, I can't get past this part. Can you play it for me?" Sure thing. It was really just button smashing while I'm getting electrocuted, just so I can live through it. I'm like, all right, done. Here you go. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking done. I'm out. Like again, I never played a Kojima game, and if I have, I don't even know he made it, and he might be just that good. But Death Stranding, absolutely, it's a hard pass for me. You can review it. You can review it.
Yeah, it's definitely not a hard pass for me. The Parliament. Oh, hold on. Arden said, "Wow, Stevie B. Like, are you? I don't know. Like, was I? You think I was gonna love it? I don't know. What is it? I don't know. The Parliament says, "You lie, you'll play it. Don't lie." Listen. This is what's gonna happen with Trex. All right, I'm gonna tell Trex about his life right now. This is what will happen
Okay.
if the game comes out right.
Mm-hmm.
To amazing reviews,
Mm-hmm.
all right, and he watches a couple of gameplay videos on it, and he gets it, and he's like,
Yep.
"Wow, that looks amazing."
Yep.
Then he'll play it.
Nope.
But all those things have to happen, okay?
Nope.
Like he has to be like taken aback,
Nope.
okay? And if he's not taken aback,
Not happening.
you have to be taken
And
aback.
I have two examples on why that's not going to happen.
What's that?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
You played that?
I did, but look at them now. I never finished them, and I never
It doesn't
went
matter.
back.
He didn't say finish it. He said play it.
Oh yeah, I'm not playing Death Stranding. That is a hard. Again, that is a super hard pass. Total Biscuit could rise from the fucking grave and give a great review as he always does, and he could come to me. It's like, Trex, you need to play it. TB, I'm not fucking playing it. I'm
That's
just
first
not.
off. First off, that's a lie. If Total Biscuit rose from the grave and told you to do anything, you would do it.
No. There's been many games that I've actually looked at his streams like, oh yeah, those are pretty good. Not played a lick of them. None. I was more or less there for the World of Warcraft stuff. And a little bit of the MMO stuff. He has great reviews though. No lie about that. But oh yeah, third game, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yep, that was a PS4 exclusive. Didn't go back to that.
But you still.
I'm not. I have gotten to the point right now that I need to be careful when I spend, even though I'm definitely buying loot boxes left and right. But yeah, I'm not gonna have a game that sits on my shelf anymore that does absolutely nothing.
I want to buy. I'm buying loot boxes.
That's what I do. If Death Stranding was an MMO, you might get me. Trex, the Lord saith, play this game. Lord, shut up.
Y'all, y'all gotta deal with this nonsense right now. That's it, right?
What
Imagine
nonsense?
like it's an everyday thing. Imagine that.
There is nothing that will get me to play Death Stranding. Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
And you actually don't even have a good example of yourself on how I'm actually going to get this game. The review. I never look at reviews. I never really. I mean, I look at the gameplay trailers, and that is it. That's it. And so far, I have already been cock teased with this game for what, the past 3-4 years. And I understand game development. I 100% do. No, I'm done. I'm out. I was out by I think like the second or third. It was like whatever E3. Like it's just like it keeps talking about it. And I'm even more confused. Like no, I'm done. I'm out. I am super. I really hope it works out for every other gamer out there who is on their hands and knees waiting for this game. 100%. I hope you guys enjoy it. Me, I don't want anything to do with it. I don't even want to touch it. And that's really because I just need to learn that I am not a single player game anymore. I cannot finish Horizon Zero Dawn, Red Dead Redemption 2, not even fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 that I absolutely love. Can't do it anymore. I got MMOs to play, and that's where my life is. Fuck, I want to play Smite, and I can't even do that.
Even though you just finished Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
I still haven't even finished it because I still got to unlock 3 other characters. Haven't jumped into that in weeks. A week, maybe. A week. But I mean, I'm definitely there for the X-Men stuff. But that as soon as DCO came out, it's done. My little cousins asked me if I'm getting on WoW Classic because I talked to them about it earlier this year when they announced it. Can't do it anymore, guys. I got DCO on the Switch. It's there now. It's there. Like Destiny 2 is coming out in August. No Man's Sky is coming out with this. What's another one? Final Fantasy 14. I do want to jump back into it. Like I can't fucking do anything. Anthem. I want to jump into Anthem. I don't have any time for any game anymore. And I just have to choose and pick. So, Death Stranding is not on that list at all. Not even written down.
Well, if it's not on the list, of course it's not written down. Epic Lurker sent through a loot box. That's just for you.
Thank you, Lurker.
Persona says, be careful what I spend, but I'm gambling. Thumbs up.
That's right.
That's right. Mr. Dave says, I want to give DCO my money for a new time capsule, but DCO is holding out on me.
Give it some time, buddy. You can
have more insight to that than I guess.
You can blame the Switch launch. The Switch launch prolonged the time capsules. Has the Anthem hurt enough people at this point?
Yeah. Persona said, to be fair, I was on my hands and knees waiting for PT. I'm just curious about that game. About this game. Yeah, because I miss it. Yeah, I don't think that's coming out, buddy. I don't think PT is making its way. Arwen said, Arwen said, Hideo used Death Stranding. It's super effective. Trex hurt himself in his confusion.
It's true. It's true. I could have done bodily harm to myself because of that.
I'm trying to say DCO Shima confirmed. Well, I mean, I mean that's never been in question. To be
That's
fair,
that's how I make my cornbread.
Epic said has. That's what you read earlier, right?
Yeah.
Hasn't Anthem hurt people enough at this point, bro? I know. I was watching Arwen play it, and like, because Arwen Sky has been streaming it, around 5 Eastern, I want to say,
Yeah,
and
she's waking up.
I lurk her a lot, and I just. It looks. I mean, it looks fun, and to be fair, I will probably get back into it someday. But I feel like it's on the cusp of death. Like I don't know, but I read a bunch of articles that are inside information supposedly, and like they just go back and forth from being like the game is almost completely dead to the game is coming back to life. But so I don't know.
It's very true.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens with that.
I mean, I'm on the Anthem Reddit, and just like Arwen's saying right here, real talk, not really. The new content is getting praised. Reddit has legendary drop screenshots left and right. First-hand experience. I've gotten a crap load of Legos, legendaries by the way, the past few days, and like I've been watching Arwen streams. I've been reading the Reddit a lot. It's for months of negativity of where's the game, where's this, where's that. It is. Now ever since the launch of last week, it has been nothing but praise on the Anthem Reddit. Like it just did a complete 180 on itself. Which
that's right. Arwen and the 5 people left on the Anthem Reddit are like totally stoned. I'm just playing.
That's right. That's right. Hey, I'll say this: the Anthem streams, because I follow the actual game on Twitch. The Anthem streams have at least broken over 200 regularly now. Because before it was like at 40, now they're over 200 views. So it's like, okay, you got a little bit of life back. You got some life. Let's see what happens. But I do agree with the articles as well that Anthem is definitely on its last leg. I think Cataclysm in whatever shape or form is going to have to be that thing that brings Anthem back to life somehow. And the problem also is that Anthem's also limited time with some of its rewards. So we're gonna have to see how that goes. I don't like limited time at all, especially for a game for this kind of content for it. But here's hoping.
And here's the other problem. Who had the bigger comeback aside, right? Square Enix brought back Final Fantasy 14, right? For their obviously for the money, for the love of the game as well. Like Yoshi P had the love of the game, wanted to bring it back. Why did the other game just dropped my head? I'm sorry. Remind me, what's the other game we were literally just talking about?
No Man's Sky.
Yes, I'm sorry. No Man's Sky came back for the same reason. They're like, we love this game. We're gonna shut up and we're gonna make it better, and they 100% succeeded in making it better. The problem is over at Anthem and BioWare is you have the EA overlords, and they're about to be like, "Nah, dog, just stop. You're not making us no money. Put it down. Drop that code right now. Drop it. Let's go." So, I mean, that's my only worry about Anthem, is that nobody cares enough that makes those decisions over there to do it. Because the last article I read, which was months ago, to be fair, and it was that they've moved a good percentage of the people on Anthem over to Dragon Age 4?
5.
4. 5? What was Dragon Age 4?
Inquisition?
1, 2, and then Inquisition, right?
Wait, what was the free one that was on my Xbox from the EA? It was Inquisition.
Yeah, Dragon Age 1, 2, Inquisition, and then Dragon Age 4.
Can they even fucking count?
I don't know. They just started naming them. I don't think it's going to be called Dragon Age.
They can count green.
That's right. The next Dragon Age. So I don't know how many people even there left trying to revive Anthem, which is sad because no one is ever going to tell you that Anthem wasn't fun to play, because damn it, it is. Like, it's really fun to play. But that only gets you so far. And I'm not Stevie B Downer. I want Anthem to come back and like be better. I want it to be the game that they showed at E3 that year.
Yep.
Because it wasn't that, and it still isn't that. No. So you got the gear dropping, but do we have the content to follow it up? So Let's just hope. Let's game pray that Anthem makes a comeback.
I'm praying. And then one of the last articles that we're going to talk about from Game Informer with they updated article as well, coming from Imran Khan. This is the Walmart begins removing violent video game advertisements from stores, but not the video games themselves. So
first off, why do we got to put the best game ever made in the history of video games picture up on the article? Why are we putting the best game ever made in history of games up there? That is. Continue.
You done?
Yes, I'm finished. I'm sorry.
You sure?
Yep.
I'm gonna move on.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you get out of your system?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, because that's a violent video game.
I know.
I mean, it's also very rapey too. I mean, that guy's just walking around, just grabbing you. I mean, there's a lot wrong with that game.
He doesn't grab you; he just punches you really hard in the face.
That doesn't make it better.
You're right.
But as we remember from our Cheeto in Chief, he came out and said, violent video games are the cause of blah, 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 which, of course, multiple studies over the decades have proved it's not. But, who listens to science?
There are very few things that trigger Stevie B hardcore. And when politicians talk about violent video games causing violent actions, the heinous violent actions that they were trying to correlate them with. Yeah. Like, there's not much in the world that'll trigger CB more than that. And sorry, carry on.
So what they're doing is, I'm going to read this update real fast. Walmart has confirmed that they are indeed removing violent video game advertisement. They are not pulling violent video games from the stores company-wide. While individual stores are removing violent video games, according to reports on Twitter, there has been no corporate edict of all the stores to do the same. The original report about video game advertisements is true, but not the games themselves. So, grabbed here from the director of national media relations at Walmart, LeMay Jenkins, told IGN, "We've taken this action out of respect to the incidents the past week, and it does not reflect a long-term change in our video game assortment." So, first off, I'm going to repeat this. They are not removing violent video games. They're just removing the advertising, so it's to not really advertise it that they're actually having it.
You know what this is like? Okay, what's that movie coming out with the little boys that are in middle school?
Good Boys. Yeah.
Yeah. This is like that. You can act in it and you can say it and you can do it, but you can't actually go and watch the movie when it comes out. That's exactly what this is.
I love that trailer.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, I can't.
Seth Rogen's new movie, The Good Boys, coming to theaters soon. Go watch the trailer. It's hilarious on how he starts that off.
Bro, I can't wait to watch that movie. That movie looks so funny.
It's this generation super bad. It's gonna be great. So even before this update that they were saying like Walmart's removing violent video games from Walmart, my immediate reaction was, if you're buying video games from Walmart, why? Who are you? Who hurt you?
I was thinking that too. Who buys the games from Walmart anymore? Who actually does that?
Why do they even have that shelving?
I've bought one game item from Walmart in the past year and a half, and that was the hot pink and neo green Switch controllers, because there was a pricing error and they were selling for $30 instead of $70. So that's what I've bought from. Oh, and when they clearance, and to be fair, I went everywhere for this. When they started clearancing Disney Infinity figures, I bought a bunch of those. But I went everywhere for those. That doesn't count. I haven't bought a physical video game. I don't know, dude, if I've actually myself ever in my life purchased a physical video game from Walmart. Because when I could start buying video games, I was already like working at a GameStop when like my dad was like, "Fine, I'm not buying any more games." So when I started buying them myself, I was working at GameStop, so obviously I'm gonna start buying them there. And then I don't think I've ever bought a video game at Walmart. I might, you know what? I think I picked up. This is gonna be ridiculous. I think I picked up when I was 9 or 10. I picked up Pokemon Silver from Walmart when we were in Massachusetts visiting my grandma. Like that's the last memory I have of ever buying a game from Walmart.
I'm sure I know I have bought video games from Walmart. I know it, but what those were, I can't even remember. It's not like when I went to Toys R Us and bought my very first Nintendo 64 and Super Mario World on the N64 with my own money. That was memorable. You don't really remember fucking games you buy at Walmart.
No.
And if you're buying games at Walmart, stop it. Just stop it. We know GameStop's not good. We know it. And you know what? I don't want to support the Amazon machine either, but god damn it, I will. Because I'm not going to Walmart. And I don't care what Black Friday. I don't care what Black Friday says. I'm not going to Walmart still.
I mean, I still I still buy my my games from Best Buy because I still have the 20. I'm still part of the Gamers Club Unlocked. I paid for 2 years, and then one week later they announced it was ending, and you couldn't buy it anymore. So I'm still locked in for a good amount of time.
Yeah, you are.
So let's see. Epic Lucker says we here at Walmart will not sell those evil, violent video games, but while you're here, be sure to check out our big sale on guns and ammo. Oh my god, that's so true. Alabama, I guess, is what it. Rap Prime says only game I've even bought at Walmart in the past 4 years was my headset because it was a $25 headset that I got for $13 because of online price match. Word. Arwen said $25 headset? Question mark. Yeah, you know. The headset?
Kind of.
I know. Epic Lurker said last time I bought any video game related from Walmart, they still had DCO cards in stock. The Sony, I know, the Sony one several months after Daybreak had taken over. Wow. Persona said if you're buying games at Walmart, like you got to be someone's grandma or grandpa. That is so true. I mean, who else shops and buys games there? Red Pride says no, I stand corrected. The last gaming thing I bought was Final Fantasy Type 0 because they still had day one editions with the Final Fantasy 15 demo code. Okay. Let's see. Red Prime said Arwen. Yeah, it was a Turtle Beach. I thought. Okay. Yeah, dude. Like this seems so nonsensical to me. Like I don't. What super violent ads do they really have up right now? Anyway, that's like violent. I don't walk through Walmart and go, man, look at that. To be fair, I go through GameStop and I don't think, wow, that image is very violent. Is it just because a picture with a gun in it, and it's just like, all right, take that down. It's got a picture of a gun in it. Like, are you gonna take down all the pictures of guns with people holding guns in the whole store?
Oh no,
like,
they can't. They still have the gun rack.
Right. I think this is Walmart trying to be like, look, we're doing our part, guys. We're doing it. We're doing our part over here at Walmart. Come here and buy your games because we don't show them. We don't show them where you can shoot. You can buy them. You can't look at the picture Grand Theft Auto 5, but you can go pick up a hooker in your car when you buy the game and go home and play it.
The hookers are in the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, and then kill her and take your money back. You can do all that, but you just can't look at a picture of a couple of guys standing there.
I mean, what Walmart really could do is actually take this screenshot right here. It's like, we can't show this in Walmart anymore, but goddamn it, you can get that Glock right there over in aisle 2. It is gonna be on sale. You can get the bullets. You buy 2, get 1 free. I'll tell you what.
I know. Harwood said Game Informer even used it for an article. I know. The Parliament said it's just a completely useless action that will do nothing. The people that it conforms, we're not buying games anyway. Oh, comforts. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm stupid. We're not buying games anyway, and it's true. And to be fair, it's only the boomers that and we had this talk last show. Mm-hmm. It's only the boomers that have this problem. And to be fair, it's a very select few boomers who like are completely disconnected from the world. Just like when the Sun interviewed Zuckerberg. Well, how do you make money? Have you been on Facebook in the past decade? Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm triggered.
I know you are, buddy, but we got one more that's gonna trigger you.
Oh, here we go. All right, let's do it.
I am grabbing this from Wired because I tell you fucking what, this whole debacle from this past Sunday has blown up everywhere.
Now this doesn't trigger me. I don't think this is funny, but I just think it's kind of. I don't know what happens to Twitch, okay? But right now, if I threw my cat across the room, we'd be banned tonight.
Yep.
But for some reason, they can't stop porn from streaming from, to be fair, his hijacked Twitch channel for more than 2 hours.
Now, don't worry. I got this professional news like. I did my research. Thank you also to Kim Star from actually trending that whole Twitch party is over thing so I could actually figure out what the fuck was going on. So, first
Let's
off.
get right into the news. Sorry, go ahead.
So, as we all know, that is not... It's not known that there are female streamers out there, not dropping names, that have done some questionable things to break or at least even bend the Twitch TOS. That, of course, the male streamers are getting more slack for and even bans more than them. There have been cats thrown. There have been lots of skin shown. And, by accident, whatever. But they are not also feeling any type of repercussions. And sadly enough, I'm even going to throw this in there, even a 2-week ban for Dr. Disrespect over what he did that was against the law. He didn't break Twitch TOS. He didn't just break it. He also broke law. And he only got a Twitch ban for 2 weeks. That's honestly not enough punishment. But hey, I don't work in the office. But at the same time, there have been numerous reports of the male streamers that have been banned, that have been basically reprimanded, where other streamers that are of the female persuasion have not. And I'm not really trying to make this a sexist thing. This is actual fact of what's going on. As we again say, there have been those who have shown a lot of skin than they're supposed to, and they've also done animal cruelty. For God's sakes. That was already on the cusp of what Twitch has been going on, of what they've been trying to handle as a PR thing. It did not help that their biggest streamer, Ninja, did leave Twitch to go to Mixer for an exclusive deal. And even in doing so, for some strange reason, not sure what happened, Twitch disabled Ninja's Twitch channel. If you go to twitch.tv/ninja back on this past Sunday, it was disabled. And below it was recommendations. You would probably hear an article coming through Sunday or even on Monday or even for the rest of the week talking about how Twitch disabled Ninja's Twitch channel and how petty it was and all sorts of other whatever folks want to say. We could have had that petty article about that, on how Twitch handled this situation. But it also did not help that in that recommendations was, and this is also recommendations for Fortnite, by the way, that the first channel that showed was of anal porn. It was a channel showing anal. And now this is not on Twitch. This was, since twitch.tv/ninja, because the account was disabled, so below it was recommendations, as recommendations do for accounts that are disabled. I'm not going to fault that. I'll fault the pettiness of it for disabling the account for whatever reason they wanted to. But I am definitely going to throw something at Twitch. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with your algorithm that you're first going to allow porn to show up, and two, it's actually going to show up in the recommendations for Ninja's stream. Now, I'm not sure if those recommendations are based off of a Twitch algorithm for the viewer, or if it's most views or whatever, but it's still the same fact that Twitch's algorithm had porn pass through. It did show on a URL that belonged to Ninja on his channel, and it was even in the fucking recommendations. Twitch, you screwed up on 2 folds in this incident, and the video lasted for 2 hours. I'm not even sure if Twitch disabled it. I'm not sure if the stream was like, all right, I got some big views, I'm done. We had porn on there for 2 hours. Yes, Fortnite is a children's game. It might as well be, because a lot of people are children who play it. And at the same time, they're watching Ninja, who is an all-around, multi-generational, whatever, streamer. So he's going to have a lot of people of different ages. This was not smart on Twitch's side. And honestly, and yes, it did start the Twitch over party, or the Twitch is over party, coming all the way through Sunday, all the way into Monday. And holy crap, there are many, and a lot of it could really have been overblown. People showing little clips of uninstalling Twitch on their phone, disabling their accounts. It really could have been like that, in that, overreaction. But at the same time, that overreaction would have been on the side of, if it was a petty move, to just disable the channel. But when you bring the fact that porn was shown as the recommendation, it's no longer an overreaction. These people are literally moving, and they're not coming back. And we always knew that the IRL streamers, and I don't want to generalize everybody, but we always knew that the IRL channel, the just chatting, and even this ASMR, we knew it was going to be a thin line that folks were going to cross. And sure as hell, look where we are now.
Don't wreck the ASMR section. I love that section.
Stop it. But we knew it was going to be a thin line, because Twitch was for gamers. And I will give Twitch that. As a business, it wants to grow into something else. And it provides other platforms, other channels, to allow for different breeding outside of gaming. So it turned into a gaming streaming platform, into a life streaming platform, a social streaming platform, which, as we've seen from Twitter, as we've seen from Facebook, that is never a good thing. So here we are with Ninja having porn on a channel that was disabled. It's back now. It's reinstated. And Ninja definitely went on Twitter as well. He went on Twitter to say he was disgusted by this action. And yes, it did hurt the Ninja brand. It certainly did, because he could have literally had people brand new people come up, go to his Twitter. It's like, how dare you play porn on your channel? And it wasn't Ninja's fault. So again, we could have had an article about how Twitch was being petty by disabling Ninja's channel. But it turned into that pettiness added into porn, which now brings Twitch under the limelight of what the fuck is going on in those studios. And then we also bring in, it's like, hey, remember that person who threw a cat and fed it vodka? Oh yeah, let's add more fuel to the ever fucking fire that's blowing up in their goddamn face. And I say this as we are streaming on Twitch. It's, again, we joked around. I know my channel joked around, hey Trex, when you go in the mixer? I'm never going to the mixer. After Sunday, it's like, mixer seems pretty good. And of course, YouTube's live streaming is just over there laughing in the corner, looking like, hey, are we gonna remember me? I'm not doing that. Your thoughts?
Meanwhile,
sorry, I had the whole. That could have literally been an article written, and I could have submitted to somewhere, and hopefully would have gotten published. But yeah.
Meanwhile, Mrs. Johnson's 8th grade class at George Washington Middle said it was the best 2 hours of Fortnite they had ever seen.
And Raph, yeah, remember when the article, Artifact category had hundreds of channels with the porn and hentai? Pepperidge Farm remembers. That's true. And nothing was, and I think some minimum mass bans were done with there. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead, sir. Your take on the porn, the ninja, and the streaming.
I mean, I don't know, man. I kind of stated this in the beginning. Like, do you just not know? Like, with all the algorithms in place and everything you got and the amount of financial resources that you have, and it's the fact that you set his stream up to be your new advertising stream for, up and comers or for big streams, where what you wanted people to see. No one was looking at that, and no one was watching it. Is there no way at Twitch HQ that you just can't pull the plug on a stream? Is that impossible to do? Because for it to go, okay, I can understand it being up 15 minutes, 30 minutes, like people are a-holes kind of thing happens, right? But for such a high profile section of Twitch that frankly you should be monitoring if you're pulling some shit like that, for it to go on for as long as it did, man, like I don't know, bro. Like that's some serious neglect. Like
we assume people were actually complaining early on.
well, I mean, so obviously there's people, but 40 to 50%. Okay, I'm not gonna put a percent up, but there's a lot of Twitch chat that's pretty toxic. Okay, there's no doubt about that. So of course that chat's gonna need to be filled with people like, when are they gonna notice? My point is for something that high profile, hey, shouldn't there like an intern? Hey, Bobby, after you get the coffees, go watch, make sure nothing happens on that on that ninja thing we set up. You know, how we piggybacking off his pipe. We'll just make sure. Go over there and just make sure nothing happens. They didn't send intern Bobby over there, man.
No, they did not.
It dumbfounds me that it happens, and it it dumbfounds me how quick a affiliate gets banned, and how quick a partner does not. I don't know. I know that's kind of off topic to that. But we brought that up, bro.
It's absolutely true. It is absolutely true. I'm over here worried about if I go stream on a different platform, if I'm gonna break my affiliate contract, which I'm not, but I still have that fear. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm gonna stay on Twitch. So that might be the aspect. I wonder if other people feel that same way, because I've read that contract. I've read it verbatim. And even then, it still says that I can stream on other channels. I'm not pigeonholed. I don't need to stay on Twitch. I just cannot release a video 24 hours on another platform, or until after 24 hours that's been on Twitch. I cannot stream the same game on Twitch and on another streaming platform at the same time. I can have to end the Twitch channel and then go play a game on another platform. I can't do it at the same time. I can't simulcast. So I understand the ruling. But it's still to the point of I don't want to at least even try. I don't want to cross that line. You know? I know I'm covered. I just have that fear of me being a worrywart that I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. And it makes me wonder if other people are having that same aspect, because they think that because Twitch is still the largest streaming platform. It is the monopoly. It really is. YouTube live gaming is there. Mixer is there, but they're not at the level of Twitch. And Twitch is really here, and they monopolized it for the longest. But now we do have Mixer and YouTube live gaming that they're trying their best to come in, and Twitch should have. This is that moment that Twitch is finding competition. Competition is coming to Twitch, coming to take the crown of live streaming. And so all this backlash, and even then this pettiness, this is not good if you want to stay on top, because you're slowly demeaning yourself, and players are leaving. Players are definitely now going over to Mixer, and not just for Ninja. They're just going off to do their own thing. They're going like, nah, I don't want anything to do with this company anymore. And I don't blame them. I know I'm still here, but I'm also stubborn. But I mean, I'm definitely on the side of those who have been banned who shouldn't be. I'm definitely on the side of those who should be banned but haven't. And I guess I just haven't found my place. I just haven't found what I'm going to be so offended of that it's going to cause me to leave. And at the same time, like, I'm not really popular on Twitch, all right? I'm not one of the popular guys. I'm not one of the big timers. I am a little affiliate. I'm a little affiliate for my game. And even for my game, I am one of the top players. So business-wise, I don't want to leave, but it just might. There's gonna be that line that's gonna be crossed, and it's like, that is my time. I'm gonna have to leave and go somewhere else, and I just don't know when that is yet. and I'm scared to even know. I do not really support the business decisions that Twitch is going on right now. And even now, ladies and gentlemen, we are like 2 months away from, or even not even 2 months, we're like a month of fucking away from TwitchCon. TwitchCon's coming this fall. We're a few months away. Like,
I think
what's even gonna happen there?
that the publicly it would go much better. So Alinity, right? All these things happens with Alinity. She tosses her cat, right? Like that's the big thing, and the whole vodka thing. Twitch never puts out statements on these kind of things, and I think it would go a long way if they did. If they said, "Look, this is what happened with Alinity. This is what we told her. This is what she's doing. This is what's happening." You know, but they don't. They stay silent every time that happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so all that leads us to mass hysteria, mass speculation, and then when you hear about all these people getting banned who are affiliates, I mean it's been stated 100% by H3H3 when they were on Twitch that they got told by the higher up in Twitch is that their partners get treated better and the rules are looser with them. Like Ethan with H3H3 has come out and said that they like told him that, and so that's exactly what's happening with Alinity. Like, but I mean I don't know, but the whole point thing, man, we can't just pull the plug, bro. Pull the plug.
Like I said, when I was reading
my job.
Go ahead.
I can pull the plug. I can pull the plug in my job. Like, I'm just saying, at any computer, anywhere where I work. I mean, I don't really have the authority to. Someone's got to tell me to. But I mean, I'm just saying though, like it could happen, and so why can't it happen on Twitch? I mean, I don't know.
We really could have came into Sunday, or I even could have woke up and looked on Twitter. It's like, oh, Twitch being petty, disabling Ninja's account. I'm like, oh well, that is pretty fucking petty. Damn, Twitch, you should probably do better. Be more of a grown up about it. Nope, here comes Twitch showing porn on Ninja stream and the recommendations. I'm like, God fucking damn it, Twitch, you fucking up. God, where is Brian? Where is Brian the intern? This is bullshit.
I know. Well, I mean, and to be fair, YouTube's not any better because that girl that beat her Doberman on screen, like, her channel's still there. So
yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like we can condemn Twitch, we can condemn YouTube, and we look at Mixer, and it's like, Mixer, thank you for being our escape, and Mixer is literally shaking their chances, like, okay, we need to figure out how to monitor these motherfuckers because they ain't doing this shit over here. And even at the same time, even with talking about Mixer, as soon as Ninja went over to Mixer and folks were like, yep, Mixer's so much better than Twitch, these internet people deep dived into Mixer, okay? And when they deep dived, they looked at the terms of service, they looked at the TOS for their stuff, right? The clothing, folks were not happy about. They were not happy about how the clothing was being basically represented, that or even how it was explained, if you were basically a female, you were fucked about whatever you could wear. And so, because they don't want to show almost any skin. And it was weird. I'm going to fucking look that up, because it was so weird on how it was actually written. Let me see, the TOS for Mixer, let's see. That's hold on. Sorry, folks. TOS streaming rules. The user conduct. Hate speech, good stuff. Image, self-harm, stream rules, age of broadcaster. Where is the clothing? This is really the clothing that folks really got on about. And if anyone can actually find it, that would be great, and send me that link. Streaming clothing requirements. Here we go. Okay, so body area is defined, okay? Shoulders, breastbone, bust line, On male presenting and female presenting, this is the widest area below the shoulders and above the end of the rib cage, where a bra or, oh my god, I just saw that word, where a bra or pasties would be worn.
Nice.
Ribs, waist, or hips. Never allowed. These activities will get your account suspended or banned. Nudity, shirtless, regardless of male presenting or female presenting persons outside of appropriate settings. Open shirts / robes without clothing underneath. Underwear, lingerie, transparent clothing worn by itself without an undershirt. Focusing the camera below the waist. Towels wrapped around the body. Breastbone cannot be visible. And again, the breastbone is the area of the body between the breasts.
Thanks. Thanks for breaking that down for us, bud.
Okay, well, here you go. Rating specific clothing guidelines. Family-friendly streams. Clothing must cover entire visible body from a few inches above the bust line. And again, the bust line is on male presenting and female presenting is the widest area below the shoulders and above the end of the rib cage, where a bra or pasties would be worn. It cannot be strapless and should show little to no cleavage. This is for family streams, right? Can't be strapless, no cleavage. The teen streams. Clothing can reveal more than a hint of cleavage, but still covers the entire visible body. Cannot be strapless. 18 and plus. The chest must be covered from the bust line to the end of the rib cage. No under cleavage. Clothing that shows the midriff, such as the crop tops, are allowed. Strapless tops only if the top can be clearly seen on camera. No one should have to guess if the streamer is wearing clothing. Situational appropriate clothing is allowed. Swimwear that is considered acceptable at a family beach is acceptable when at the beach, pool, or participating in a sporting event. And when at a gym, sports bras are allowed to be worn as clothing as long as the breastbone is covered. I really don't think any of this applies to guys.
I mean, some guys do anything to get views. Showtime popped in. What?
Hey,
I
brother.
caught can't be strapless and no cleavage. We're reading the Mixer TOS and how it's much more. The clothing requirements are much stronger than they are on Twitch.
They are, and I'll give them that. They are, but it is. I'm telling you now, it's the wording is not helping anybody when they were reading this shit on when this shit was announced.
Because of bus line?
It was basic. It was a lot of the female representation were completely against it. Because I also am questionable with the family friendly teen and then the 18 and plus stream. Like, it's just women do not like to be told what they can wear. You know, they want to wear something comfortable. Totally understandable. But it was, it was the female representation were definitely against a lot of the ruling on this mixer. But even I read it before. I read it last week, and I'm reading it now. It's like this. I'm like, I look at my clothing, and I'm like, I don't have anything strapless. Should I get something strapless? I might get something strapless. Show a little shoulder. Show a little shoulder. It's a good shoulder. It's strong. But what do you think of the mixer clothing rules? Oh, Evil Spoon actually has something has a story that applies to guys.
I mean, every story applies to guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that it's like a strong TOS, but I mean, they're trying to keep it family friendly, like all of mixed, right? And like they have an 18 plus section. Okay, so and because Microsoft has good like parental controls, but even that, like it's there's not much more revealing than the other stuff, like the non-18 plus stuff. But you want a place. Okay, so Obi's 3 now, right?
Yeah, I think.
If I just knew that he was at 13, was just randomly watching Twitch. Okay, if he's 13, he won't be randomly watching Twitch if Twitch is in the same state as now. Okay.
Yeah.
Like at Mixer, if they have a strong TOS like this, it's a bit safe for every place.
It is.
And are you? I'm a very capitalist person. You guys know that, right? Capitalist is the wrong word. I'm very much like, if a business does something that people generally don't like, that business is gonna die out. Okay. Everyone has a right to do what they want. Not anything they want. There's obviously the legal bounds, but telling girls that they are telling women that they have to cover up more than they do on Twitch when they stream on their platform. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And if it's such a huge problem, the Mixer's going to tank. If it's such a bad place to be because you can't show your boobs all the way, like, then you're not getting that demographic of people. And to be fair, Mixer doesn't want that demographic of people. They're not about that. And that's why they have the strong TOS that they do. There's a place for that, I guess. It's called Twitch. Like, and as crappy as it is, you're not okay. So what it boils down to for me is Mixer like attacking women's rights by having that TOS?
No,
absolutely not. It's the rule for their platform, and that's it. And that's the rule. And if you don't like it, don't stream on Mixer. Like, I don't mean that in a way to like hate on the females. Obviously, I do enjoy any streamers. Like, it doesn't matter. I have watched Amaranth from time to time, so I'm just saying. And I do enjoy a good ASMR stream. To be fair, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm being fully honest here. But if Mixer doesn't want those kind of people on their platform, and that's their full right as a streaming service to do that, it's in their full power to have that in place. And if you show your cleavage and it's breaks their TOS, they ban you. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If it's such a huge problem, then Mixer will die. It's not going to die, but if it was such a huge problem, then it will. You can't make Mixer change its TOS. Like, it's not going to happen. You can go somewhere else where you think it's like McDonald's, right? You don't like Big Macs, but you enjoy Whoppers. Okay, you're not going to make McDonald's make fucking Whoppers. Okay, you're just going to go to Burger King and eat a Whopper. And that's just how that works. And people can get mad about it. They don't have to like it. It's almost in the same vein of this whole stupid ass Borderlands 3 not on Steam thing, right? People don't like it. Well, they don't got to buy Borderlands 3 when it comes out. And if it affects Borderlands that much, then they'll make a different decision in the future. It's the same thing with being on Mixer. Like, you don't have to be on Mixer. If you don't like their TOS, go to Twitch, go to YouTube. Make your own site. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
go to Discord, go live.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't. Yeah, you can up to 10 people. I just have an uproar all day long. But at the end of the day, it's their TOS. It doesn't impede on any rights of anybody to have that TOS. They're trying to keep it. They want parents to know that children won't be succumbed to, like, I say succumb, like, look at me talking like a parent. They want children to be in a good place where they can view and not have to worry about that because they blocked the 18 plus. I think it's great that they have an 18 and older section. I personally think Twitch should adopt that. Like, why isn't that a thing for Twitch? Like, right now, you just watch a stream. Who knows what's going to happen in any stream? Why is there not like an an 18 plus section. You know what I mean? Not for like getting your wiener out,
Well,
but
yeah.
just for
Well, at the
like
same-
for us when we stream, like Final Fantasy stuff. Like when Arillis and I are playing Final Fantasy, that is not really a stream for kids because of the things we talk about. You know, it's just
at the
not.
same time, it's not to be a section, but it's actually a settings that you can actually program and just hit a checkbox like, hey, is this mature content? And you actually click that, and so when they come to the channel, there's gonna be a box on the screen that says, hey, this is for mature audience. Are you sure you want to come to this? And it's like, oh, well, I'm mature. Click it, and so you understand what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, we've done that, but like when your 8-year-old does it, like they just click OK and move on. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's something in Twitch that I don't know about, like the parent can go in and change someone's settings.
Oh yeah, there's parental controls. There should be, I think.
So I mean, I don't know. I honestly, personally, I see no issue with their TOS. People are gonna get loud about it because they can't. If Twitch dies, which it won't, it won't. If it does, it'll be a long time from now. And many more bad things will have to happen to it.
It's really when you, especially looking at this and you're talking about the strapless and all that stuff, and the tank tops. And I even went through Twitter a little bit to remember what was going on, what was said. One of the things that really is being going on is that a lot of folks are, the women who spoke out about this, they're being, the men who are coming back, and even some of the women as well, they're coming back saying like, well, if you don't want to be, this TOS is here specifically for no titty streamers. This isn't for the titty streamers. And folks are correlating strapless and tank tops with just worn by women at who are streamers. They're correlating that to being titty streamers. It's like, well, no, they are just wearing comfortable clothing, but all of a sudden it's just the aspect is how it looks. That it's a woman wearing a tank top or strapless. Oh, it's a titty streamer, and I understand where Mixer's trying to make sure you correlate that, but a lot of the female gamers, of course, on Twitter and social media are wanting to make sure that everyone knows the difference between, hey, I'm just wearing comfortable clothing, I'm not this kind of person, and it's really just a generalization that's making it toxic. And of course, this TOS, while as even we see no problem with it, and we're on that side, we see nothing with it. I see nothing wrong with it. I'm not making that correlation that every streamer that I watch who's a female is wearing a strapless or tank top. I'm not seeing them as a TD streamer. They're just a woman who's wearing comfortable clothing, but that toxicity side is what's really fueling that aspect. And folks are just wanting to make sure everyone knows the difference.
All right, let's see what this. Okay, so of course Arwen's trolling. Watch NotA Game Report next week on Mixer. Showtime said, yeah, illegal shit. Okay, so everybody's making comments out NotA on Mixer next week. You guys are out of control. Pound Man said, okay, this is a fair comment, Pound Man. Just to say, this conversation would be better done if you guys had a female perspective to comment as well. I mean, you're absolutely right. There's no denying that. Actually, when I read your comment, I messaged Arillis to see if she was awake. But I can tell you, her and I are like-minded, and I think she would agree with Trex and I. But I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. So I'm not going to presume.
As a person who wears tank tops and comfortable clothing, I mean, no one really comes to her. It's like, oh, titty stream, and if they do, it's a band hammer.
Yeah,
she will fucking play.
Yeah, like she no, in no way, shape, or form does she. Well, I don't want to say. I'm going to say this. We. Our conversations lead. That's why I said our stream is definitely 18 and up because our conversations are definitely 18 and up.
And I love how we go to conventions and talk to parents and everything. Just like, we're an entertainment group.
Okay, so side note, I'm just gonna say this real quick, you guys. I had this conversation with Trex because we filmed all these panels at this con we talked about in the beginning of the show at this con, and really no one asks us about the videos. They just go up and then the con shares them. It's like, oh, people go watch them. But at the end of the kids cosplay contest, like 3 parents came up to me and was like, hey, we're gonna go watch this video. So I give them the cards to our YouTube channel, and I'm just like, Dear God, don't click on anything else. Like, just don't do it. So to be honest with you, when I edit stuff now, and I'm not going to do it for this, but I'm just going to put a warning in it, because this would be too long. But when I do like our compilations, I cut it up a lot. When I do stuff like when I pull Twitch compilations and make funny videos with them, I beep them out. This would take way too long. It'd be way too much. So I'm just going to put a disclaimer in front of the video. But yeah, I was just like, man, we're gonna have. I don't know. Hopefully, and this is probably going to be the case. They only watch the kids' cosplay contest. So,
yeah. Here's hoping.
yeah,
And, you know, some of the, just stay in the lane. Just stay in this realm.
yeah,
Stay here.
Yeah. Persona said Ari needs to get in here. Yeah, I know, man. Like I tried to message her, she's not awake. Maybe we'll bring this back up with her if we get her back in here next week. And just have her on for 10 to 15 minutes to talk about it. Let's see. Aurelius Nova.
I'm okay with that being its own video, honestly.
True. Arwen says Aurelius Nova coming to Incredible Con this September. That's right. She is going to Incredible Con this September.
You mean we?
Are we all going to Incredible Con this September?
I mean, where she needs her entourage, Turtle.
First off, we're Timon and Pumbaa. Okay.
But that doesn't make sense.
You're right.
And Turtle's like the only character I know from that show. He's not Turtle, because I don't know who or what a turtle is. I know, I guess he's like the worst one, I guess.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Entourage.
Oh, I never really watched Entourage.
Yeah, neither did I.
Hold on.
Are you texting her right now?
Yeah, hold on.
She actually awake?
I don't know. So we'll see. We'll keep going.
I definitely rather do it as a separate video because I still got more editing to do tonight. I know we kind of ranted and somewhat tonight.
Okay, so well, she just said yes. I wish you would have said that before I started messaging her.
I didn't know you were messaging her.
Oh, I said that. Let me message her, see if she's available.
No, that was after the fact that you messaged her. You didn't tell me beforehand. Well, fuck it. I guess I'm not editing tonight.
Can we call her in here?
Yeah, go ahead and add her.
Okay. Is it gonna mess up the stream?
Oh. No video for her?
Yeah, no, I told her just voice.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go back to an us screen.
All right. Okay, so create group DM, I guess.
Yeah. I don't use Discord. There we are.
All right. So we're getting a heated debate, and people are telling us that we need a woman's perspective. Okay.
Hi, woman. Okay. Hi, woman.
Hello.
All right. So
you're both wrong.
You should probably send her a link to the actual TOS. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So get my seltzer water.
Seltzer water. Okay.
It is. Right. It's lime. It's lemon lime. Simply truth. Seltzer. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm
Damn,
sorry.
already.
That's how it goes. So we're having a conversation about the
breastfeeding thing. I assume.
No. The
okay.
About the whole Mixer and Twitch thing, right? And how Mixer's dress code is much more harsher than Twitch's, and I think Trex just sent you the dress code.
Where?
Did you send it to her?
Oh, Facebook. Okay.
And you want to read it out loud again, real quick, Trex?
Wait, don't read it out yet. Wait. All right, now you can go ahead.
Okay. So of course, body areas defined. Shoulders, breastbone, bust line, ribs, waist, hips. The never allowed. These activities will get your account suspended. All that is nudity, shirtless, regarding male presenting or female. Open shirts, robes without clothing underneath, underwear, lingerie, transparent clothing worn by itself with an undershirt, focusing the camera below the waist, towels wrapped around the body, breastbone cannot be visible. So it then goes into the rating specific clothing based on family friendly, teen stream, and 18 and plus. All right, are you still following us?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, the family-friendly clothing must cover the entire visible body from a few inches above the bust line, and it cannot be strapless and should show little to no cleavage. The teen streams clothing can reveal more than a hint of cleavage, but still covers the entire visible body and cannot be strapless. The 18, yeah, okay, that's cool. The 18 and plus stream, the chest must be covered from the bust line to the end of the rib cage. No undercleavage. Clothing that shows the midriff, such as crop tops, are allowed. Strapless tops, only if the top can be clearly seen on camera. No one should have to guess if the streamer is wearing clothing. Situational appropriate clothing is allowed, like swimwear if you're at the beach, or you're wearing a sports bra at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically it.
Do they understand what the breastbone is?
I don't even know what undercleavage is.
It's like the side boob, but under. I guess I don't know. I don't know what undercleavage really is either.
How is
You want me to show you guys?
No.
But
No,
the
okay.
breastbone goes up all the way, from this, where your clavicle is.
Oh, it's actually listed right here. The breastbone, the area on the body between the breasts.
So
Yeah, I mean, that goes all the way up your sternum, though. That's.
Where's the sternum?
What? Jesus.
It's the breastbone. It's the middle part of your ribs.
Yeah, I remember from CPR class that I failed.
Look, he's trying to
Oh,
look.
yeah.
He's like looking down at his chest.
That's so weird that they
Stop!
say that. Okay, so what's the question?
Well, we were having talk because it's pretty hardcore. And undercleavage, by the way, is I'm assuming it's when you have a shirt so short that the bottom of your booty show.
Yeah, it's a side under boob.
Yeah.
The under cleavage.
So it's
Full anatomy class.
So essentially you're wearing t-shirts when you're streaming, right? Like
Right.
always.
Right.
It's so the argument was like, is this okay? Okay, and so that's what people were like. To be fair, it was one person was like, you should have a woman's perspective. But I mean, that's a good point. We should have a woman's perspective. And my argument was that this is absolutely fine in a sense that it's mixers TOS. It's what they do, right? And if you don't like their TOS, then you just don't stream on Mixer. You stream somewhere else. And if it's so bad that then it's gonna fail, right? Like, is it impeding on a woman's right? Like, I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't say that because it does say regardless of male presenting or female presenting persons. It's
Right.
not. So
I couldn't show my under boob either.
Yeah. Well, you can't be shirtless outside of an appropriate setting.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Of course, I mean, I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitter. When this was all talking about, I'm finding some of the clips here and there. One person here from Unruly Babs. I'm so torn on this Mixer Twitch clothing guideline shit. On one hand, I want to say, don't tell me what to wear. On the other, I'm like, well, at least there's a clear guideline, and that's literally I think exactly where we are right now.
I don't think it. I mean, I think it's inclusive for male and female, and it's. I mean, yeah, if it's there.
And one of the other statements that, because on another long Twitter thread, it was a lot of the men's perspective were saying like, well, don't blame Mixer for trying to stop the titty streamers, and the woman who. And a lot of other women not clap back, but really reply to it. It's like, so you mean that any woman who wears a strapless or a tank top is a titty streamer? And at that moment, he was really in the hole. And that's where I think a lot of the female representation who are streamers are trying to make sure there's a clear, defining rule behind that. So there's not the connotation that just because you wear a strapless or a tank top, that you are in fact a titty streamer, but not just a person who wants to wear comfortable clothing.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, did it say you can't wear a tank top? Oh, like the cleavage thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, if you're wearing a shirt that is strapless and it's short enough that it's showing your under titty and it's showing like above, I mean,
I'm not
that's
gonna
not
lie.
very comfortable.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the stuff, I don't know where it is, so I'm gonna need some visual aids. Just saying.
Yeah, oh my God! Rex needs as many visual aids as you can find him. Send them all.
Don't you dare.
All of them.
Do not do that.
I mean, and I understand being like, like I can wear what I want. I mean, I totally get that. But it also, I mean, it's their rules.
That's kind of what I was getting at. Like,
Yeah.
You can't wear what you want, like, because it's their streaming service. You can wear what you want, like, legally out in public, but when you're presenting yourself on their streaming platform, you have to follow their rules.
Yeah.
I know I kind of use fast food as an example. Like, you can't walk into Burger King and demand they fucking make you a Big Mac. Like, that's not gonna happen. It's just not. If you want a fucking Big Mac, then you go and watch your titty streams on Twitch. You know, I'm
You can walk into Burger King and ask for a taco.
Yeah. Well, now you can do that.
You.
But see, that's just them opening up the TOS a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I know. With and again, this is definitely clearly defined. Whereas on the Twitch side, it's kind of open interpretation a little bit, and I will give Mixer that these are strongly worded, defining terms of terms for their users to follow. Definitely.
And does Mixer? So here's the big question. Twitch doesn't enforce guidelines evenly across the board. Does Mixer though? So like, if there is a streamer that is, say, like she's sitting there and you can't clearly see that she's wearing like a low crop top, if she's bringing in a lot of viewers, would they take disciplinary action against that?
I'm not sure. I don't know who their top streamer is, if it's over 25 people or not.
I don't think Mixer is popular enough to have that have happened yet.
to really,
I mean, they are pretty popular with Xbox players. Like, oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of people do watch.
I think the better way to form that statement is, we don't believe that there is a large enough viewership to police that kind of thing, like there are that many people on Twitch. Like, when a person can sneeze wrong on Twitch, everybody's gonna know. Someone sneezes wrong on Mixer, no one's probably gonna bat an eye, like the fucking meme. But it's true. It's very true. No one's really going to police Mixer as strong. But you never know, because one of the other things that came up about this was, in fact, that Ninja had his channel disabled and then had porn showing onto it, and how Twitch is looking at this PR fire dump with that happening, on top of the certain female streamers not being banned, not being disciplined, where male streamers are just getting repercussions left and right.
Yeah.
It's just not good PR right now for Twitch. It really is not.
No, I agree. And I think, it's a clear, defined thing. If you don't want to agree to it, you don't have to agree to it. You can find another platform to go to. So I don't think it's excessive either.
No, I do think.
You know what I mean? Like,
just like Bab said, like, it's because even for me, it's like, I want to tell a woman how to dress, but at the same time, these guidelines, they're very fucking clear cut. Like, thanks for the clear guidelines here.
Yeah, I agree.
So there, you got your woman perspectives, you heathens.
Yes. Well, we appreciate your time tonight.
I'm sitting here topless. Let's go live.
Oh, good. Just turn your camera on, baby.
Might as well. I mean, what's Twitch gonna do at this point, right?
No joke. Hey, we get that. Get some of the viewers from Mixer.
Oh my God. No, what we need to do is go to Mixer, right? Still keep this, but go to Mixer, right? And then stream ass naked. I don't care. Either one of us make the same impact, right? Just stream ass naked. We'll get banned off Mixer, but then people will find us on Twitch and be like, "Look, these guys are on Twitch. Let's watch them." And and
It's
then
the naked people.
yeah, it'll shoot up. I mean, there's a chance that Twitch will be like, "Nah, dogs, we're gonna." But I mean, that's a chance we should take. Am I right?
Yes. Let's do it.
I am not that comfortable with my body to do that.
Girl, love yourself.
That's right.
Can't do it.
We should just be sitting outside of like a kiddie pool, like the $10 one from Walmart.
Ass naked.
Yes. It's like a floaty, precariously placed.
And just every once in a while it floats out of the shed. And you're like, oh, you push it back.
Yes. So I have our weekend planned.
Showtime will do it. He don't care.
Dude, we totally got to do that. Y'all coming over?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay. It's late as hell.
Those parents better not come watch this video.
I know. New NotA theme intro of Babe Watch Now. Oh, you missed. So when we finished the kids cosplay contest, when we were like packing up, a bunch of parents came up to us and were like, "So where can we watch this video?" And they took our cards, and I just like looked at Rex and was like, "I hope they don't click on literally anything else."
Oh my god. Did you warn them?
No.
Nope. What am I supposed to say?
That? Just be like, hey,
The rest of it's M-rated, ma'am.
Yeah, you just be like, well, some of the videos are, we do a variety of streaming programs, so just be aware of that.
Well, we couldn't say that because you weren't there.
Yeah, I didn't think about
Ma'am.
that. I was just like, let me let.
It's mom.
Oh my god. All right. I think that about sums up this 2.5 hour stream. 3.5 hour stream, right?
Yeah.
No, 2.5 hours. I can't count. How
I'm
many
good.
hours have you been 2.5. 2.5. Either way, we appreciate you coming on
Thank you
for
Aurelius.
your Oh, did you leave? Hello?
No, I'm right here. I didn't leave.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay.
I was just waiting for my cue to exit. I didn't know if I should leave early or what.
No,
You're welcome,
I mean-
Trixie.
Thank you.
oh, okay.
You weren't done with your sentence.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
They would never understand.
Let's see.
All right, so
Hold on, we gotta do a last thing. Mommy, look, these guys play Fortnite too. Kid clicks the video here, Stevie B yelling at, oh my god! Oh shit!
bruh, if a kid sees that clip where I yell at you, bruh, they're gonna like call the people that ran Soda City and be like, "Hey,
We're never going back. We're never going back, bro."
F is this?
Well, that's
They
the,
didn't warn us.
that's the NotA Game Report. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you again, Aurelius, for coming in and bringing your perspective. We really do appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
And if
Stevie
you
B,
made it
for
this
doing
far-
it.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I messaged. I was like, "Are you awake?" Because the chat is pooping on us right now for not having someone with a hoo-ha in the stream talking about what we're talking about.
Hoo-ah! Yeah.
Hoo-ha! Oh, I'm gonna use that. Hoo-ha!
Oh my God, the next time
Sound bite it.
he's gonna play it every time he and Heather have sex.
Let me see that. Hoo-ha!
No. He's not gonna play it. He's going to send it to all of us, and we'll know exactly what it means on what just went down.
I still pretty much every 2 to 3 times I bang Heather, I send Showtime the
Lonely
clip.
Island.
Yes, I just had sex video from Lonely Island.
I remember I
Like
got
a-
that one time. I'm like, Jesus
That's
Christ.
yeah. Sometimes I send it around. I'm pretty sure I sent it to our group chat once too. Like Heather gets mad because like she'll be in the shower and then I'll blast it.
But Stevie,
All
go ahead
right.
and do your spiel.
So, if you've made it this far
Wow.
and you're on the YouTubes,
Welcome.
okay, then what are you doing? You need to come and enjoy this live at twitch.tv/nerds of the APOC. We do this every Tuesday night at 9:30 unless something weird comes up. But if something weird does come up, you can join our Discord. And if you're on YouTube, the link is in the description. And you join our Discord, and we actually have a chat channel dedicated to this one show.
Finally.
If there's any articles you want us to show, or let's see, any articles, any
Articles. It's articles.
It's just I was like, what else? Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. Except articles.
And then we have articles.
Yes, and then we also articles as well. So
Jason, why did your name pop up and not Pineapple?
I know. Thanks, buddy. Oh, welcome to the apocalypse and the inner circle. Thank you for subscribing. We love you. We love the support.
You should make that into a soundbite.
What?
Yeah, why don't you? Why have you not done that?
Okay, first off, I need everybody to step off, and maybe I will. Okay, everybody. Maybe
Did
I
you
will.
make the other soundbite that you were supposed to? That you set a reminder for?
No, that wasn't a soundbite. That's an emote, and I'm working on it.
Okay.
The difference is I normally get Trex to help me with emotes,
How's it going?
but he's not gonna help me with this emote that I'm
I
making.
swear to fucking God.
That's fine.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
You don't.
You don't. You're just gonna experience what happens.
That was the YouTube subscription.
Oh, that's right. They connected. I forgot they connected to YouTube. Well, either way, thank you, my dude. So yeah. So again, if you're watching us on YouTube, come join us for all the fun, and you get to chat. And we try to read all the comments that come through, unless things get heated. We got most of y'all though.
I tell you what, it is a busy stream, so the chat just goes wild.
Yeah, we got most of you, and a lot of times it's hot topics. And God forbid you vaguely submit your opinion in a way that sounds like a fact, and Trex jumps your shit. Like, God forbid that happens.
Yep, because we're professional journalists that think that we are, but we try to be, so we make sure to word ourselves correctly.
But Final Fantasy 14 is the best MMO of all time, and has the best craftsman system of all time.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Yeah, Stevie,
Sure.
you are.
No. So is
Well,
everybody.
what would be better, Stevie B? Is Elder Scrolls like a hard second?
It's a hard pass. Oh man, that's a fun story. Maybe one day we'll play it again.
No, we won't.
You're right.
I resubbed, so.
Well, you and Stevie B can continue to play it without me.
Oh my
Can I
god.
have
For those
you-
that,
I'd rather have you in spirit there.
I know. For those
No,
that don't
you're not
know,
allowed to think of that.
for those that don't know, when Ari really first started to hang out with us and join the group and stuff, me and Trex got ESO, Elder Scrolls Online.
I don't
We're
how you
like,
put my name
yeah,
to it.
girl. But it is you too, though. Don't to be fair, it's 100% you too. It's both of us.
I
We were
know.
like, yeah, girl, get this and come play with us. And she got it, and it wasn't. She wasn't full sash yet because we weren't like as tight as we are now, so she couldn't be like, assholes. When are we playing? Like she couldn't really do that. And so it just never
Yet still
happened.
did it.
And we just never played, and so she just raged about it. And then when it got brought up, she's like, "Oh no, I deleted that. No." And then I was like, "Oh man," she felt strongly about that.
She has an opinion.
Yeah, God forbid those women streaming with shirts on and having opinions. Oh, man.
What's next?
I know what's next. Next thing you know, they're gonna want to be working. Oh boy, no.
Wow.
It's gonna roll out.
Just threw 2019 out the goddamn window right there.
That's right. Yo, I had to get so mad when yeah, whenever Heather makes me lunch, like makes me a sandwich or something, I just give her a look, and she's just like, "Don't even fucking." And I don't, because to be fair, if I did, I would never get sandwiches again. So I don't say anything. I'm an asshole, but I'm a smart asshole.
Right.
All right, so that's it. We're out. We'll be back tomorrow. Are we streaming tomorrow?
Yep.
Are you just saying that?
No,
I felt like
no.
I just put you on the spot. So maybe we're
No, to be honest, I couldn't remember what tomorrow was.
Oh, it's Wednesday. Are you independently playing tomorrow? By that I mean an independent game, or are we doing some FF 14? All right, so just join our Discord, and tomorrow night around 5-6 o'clock, we'll post in there exactly what we're doing. But we will be live tomorrow night at 9:30. 9:30-esque. Okay, we got to give that, because the Realist and I have kids, and you never know what's going to happen. So 9:30-esque. Oh, Evil Spoon said he'll try.
So it looks like an FF night.
Are you gonna try to do the pool idea where everybody's naked with floaties, or try to do Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I like the first one you said with him.
I'm gonna go with the first one too.
Yeah.
So come over on Saturday.
And of course,
All right.
I'll be over on. You can of course follow me on Twitter at This Is Trex, and over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TrexSite. And tomorrow 9:30-ish, I'll be streaming DCO on the Switch. And I don't have kids. I just go to the gym now.
That's it.
That's it. I'm
All right.
healthy.
So of course, on Twitter, we're at Nerds of the APOC.
Yep.
And on the gram, same thing, at Nerds of the APOC. And our sub gift got botched because some of you a-holes that won were a-holes about it. So we're gonna do it again.
Wasn't it only one person?
Yeah, it was just one. It was Benny. Let's be clear. We love you, Benny, though. So we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna do it right this time. I think our it's Estinian from Final Fantasy 14, the Dragoon. It's like such a ridiculously amazing sub gift.
I just don't like how you said it, thinking that I would instantly know what it is until you said the Dragoon part.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
All right, so we're gonna redo it on Friday, I think, right? Isn't that what we said, Ari? Or we're gonna wait?
Yeah.
Yep, Friday. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna redo it Friday. So if you sub to the channel and you want to win that dope, look, at this point, I'm gonna take it if things go south next Friday. I can tell you that. I'm just kidding.
Oh no, I'm gonna try and win it. I'll play it right next to my Darth something or other from Star Wars or
Malgus.
And then I'm gonna put it next to my World of Warcraft pops. He's gonna fit right in.
He just heard that man's soul just.
You're not. I'm taking your name off the list.
Oh yeah, I can put it next to my Hamtaro stuffed animal too.
Raphael said to be fair, I told Ari you deserved it since you were the dragon of the group. Well, you and Showtime, guess you can fight over it. But I mean, well, okay, so Raph,
I watched that
it's
duel.
It's like it's not our okay. Well, Ari did Ari's good, but
how you gonna word this? How you gonna word it?
It's our like you guys support us, and so we're trying to give something to you. To be fair, if I really wanted one, I just I could ask Ari where she got it, and then be like, order me one too. You know?
You could.
No.
Maybe she didn't get you that
Doesn't
Christmas
mean
present.
it'll happen, but you could. No, I mean it's something that we're trying to give back to you guys for supporting us.
It's called
As
giving back
much
to the
as you
community.
Yes. That's. Look here, Captain Correct.
Ahoy.
Oh my god.
That's a different type of captain.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. So yeah. So.
Why are you playing Final Fantasy 14 right now?
Fuck, busted.
I know. I was gonna say because he's calling it Showtime right now.
Persona. Well, did you say something, Persona? I messaged Persona. I was like, shh.
You can see it next to your name on Discord.
I looked up and saw it.
Oh fuck.
Like Flipper ratted you out though too.
Stevie B,
Thanks,
where can
Flip.
we find you on Twitter, man?
I'm at StevieB5986.
Aurelius, where can we find you, dear?
At Aurelius.
And where can we find you this September?
Ooh, you can find me at Incredible Con here in Charleston, the 21st to the 22nd, and then in North Carolina on the 28th of September.
Ooh, what's North Carolina?
It is the
Sorry, I put you on the spot.
Monroe thing. Oh god.
Sorry.
Way to go, bro.
Sorry.
I forgot the initials.
But you guys, there's an extra special treat at that con. I mean, you're not going to be able to see Stevie B, unfortunately. But Heather's going to go. Heather's going with her. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh shit! Heather's going to.
Yeah, Heather's going to the North Carolina one. Are you guys coming to the Charleston one?
We'll have to have a discussion about it.
Aurelius, I'll be there.
You said you will be there?
I'll be there.
Okay. Yes, Queen.
Well, I guess maybe
Cameras
I'm
and
coming
all.
too. Oh. You're gonna email, you're gonna message them tonight and be like, "Hey guys, what's up?" You are a featured guest and all that jazz. So, who's gonna table with Aurelius in the con though? Well, if I go, I sit with Ari. So
yeah, it's definitely Steven and Showtime are definitely the sellers of the group. I just record and stand in the corner. So
that's because we've actually read some of her stuff.
that is true too.
Showtime sells a lot of my books.
Not shots fired when it's
Oh.
true. Sorry, I'm waiting until I
Hello?
record the audio.
Where can we find you, Trex?
You can still find me over at Twitter at This Is Trex and on Twitch.tv/TrexLight.
sweet.
Yeah. I was about to do Aurelius. Where can we find you again?
What? Oh my god.
Where
At Aurelius, y'all figure out how to spell it.
Oh shit!
ARYLASS.
I see what you did there.
Or, remember that one time when I had a banner made? And it was spelled ARYLAIS?
To be fair, you didn't catch it either.
I know, I did it.
Oh my god.
Best
guys.
banner made.
I can't believe I didn't catch it.
Who caught it?
Nobody apparently.
No, somebody did. I rolled it out and somebody was like, why is your name spelled wrong?
And you were like, shit.
I did. Oh. That is a mystery.
I do good work.
All right, you amazing. Rapron said, "What's that? The banner at Heroes?"
I think it
What?
was either it's the same banner, yes, that I had at Heroes. I don't
That
know
was-
if I
that
had
was
the
the
wrong
correct-
one at Heroes.
No,
Yeah.
the one that you had was to a different con that I think I had never heard of.
Yeah.
it was like one of the smaller local ones. I know it wasn't spooky.
No. What was it? Anyways, yeah, no, the one at Heroes, it was the same banner, but my name was spelled right at Heroes.
Yep. She definitely messaged me. It's like, what can you tell wrong here? I'm like, I don't fuck. See it.
Yeah, but I love you so much for it because you did it.
I love it so much because I got the wrong one. I got the misspelled one, and it's great.
To text.
I know. All right, you awesome nerds, we're out here. I am, of course, Stevie B, and that beautiful mocha man you're looking at is.
Trey X.
And that beautiful female perspective voice that you hear.
It really is.
The realest.
That's going on a fucking t-shirt.
Yes.
All right. And we are, of course, Nerds the Apocalypse, and we hope you've had a good time.
And we're Arwen.
Oh,
And that's Arwen.
She's Arwen. And we are out.
Yay, bye, love you.
I really do need to put the actual social media stuff on this end screen.
Yes, you do. Raph said t-shirt, not a tank top. I said this is the ending. It is your birthday. I'm stating a fact. It is your birthday. So funny.
Yo, I want that on a t-shirt now. I am